All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We are the Hebrew Israelites out here once again to prophesy the downfall of so-called America, Babylon the Great, and to bring out the truth of the scriptures to you so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans who are the Hebrew Israelites according to the scriptures. Before we begin, we're going to go ahead and give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone, from which you learned his truth, peace, and blessings, to the house of David doing his work with all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And we want to say shalom to the whole full elect. Shalom, shalom. All right, we really don't got well, we're going to get into the mark of the beast a little bit, and then we'll see where the spirit takes us. We don't got no scriptures really written down, but we're going to get right into it. So let's go ahead and start off right there, brother. Exodus 21 and start at the top.
Exodus 21 and verse 1. These are the
Regulations.
That's not right. These are the regulations you must present to Israel.
Right, and this brother reading in NLT. Keep on.
If you buy a Hebrew slave,
Right.
he may serve for no more than 6 years.
Right.
Set him free in the 7th year.
Right, because you had the law, I believe, what was the Jubilees,
Right.
where after 6 years, okay, whether a lot of times Hebrew slaves, okay, the Israelites had Israelite slaves because of
No, you had the law. That's the release.
Right,
You had the
right.
law release.
Right.
The Jubilee came every 50 years.
every 50 years. So like, got confused there with that one. But yeah, but what they would do is they would be able to go into they would be able to get by because they were in poverty, okay, or maybe they committed a crime or whatever the case they might have been. Okay, that's why you had the Hebrews. Okay, had Hebrew slaves. Keep going.
Right. And he will owe you nothing for his freedom.
Right. So after the 6 years, okay, he would be able to go free, okay, without price. Keep going.
Verse 3, if he was single when he became your slave,
City Hall, no.
You just keep going.
I'm running back from the
Yeah, wait a minute.
verse 3, if he was single when he became your slave,
Right.
he shall leave single.
Right. So if he came in, okay, without a wife, okay, that means he's going to leave, okay, by himself.
But if he was married before he became a slave, then his wife must be free with him.
Right. So if he comes in, okay, with the wife, okay, she's allowed to go with him. Go on.
Verse 4, if his master gave him a wife while he was a slave, and they had sons or daughters, then only the man will be free in the 7th year.
See, so if the master, they gave him a wife and they had children, his sons or daughters, then only the man was allowed to go free. The wife and the sons or daughters, they still belong to the master. You going?
But his wife and children will still belong to his master.
Right, come on.
Verse 5, but the slave may declare, I love my master,
Right.
my wife, my children, I don't want to go free.
Right. So if he still wants, okay, his children, his wife, okay, then he's going to be given an option to either leave, okay, or to stay. Keep going.
Verse 6, if he does this, his master must present him before Yahweh.
Right. Keep going.
Then his master must take him to the door or doorpost
Right.
and publicly pierce his ear with an awl. After that, the slave will serve his master for life.
Right. So you're giving your allegiance, okay, to the master now. Okay, you're getting pierced through, okay, with the awl. Now in this time, okay, they want to pierce Israel with the digital awl. You see, and those that take that mark, the mark of the beast, which is the microchip, we're going to get into it. Hey, you're giving your allegiance to your master right now. Okay, right now, who's in control? Okay, who's the one in charge? Well, it's got how about shit no shy, but what he set the damn devil over us, man.
Earth has been given into the hands of the earth.
The earth has been given over to the hand of the Lord. Brother. Because this man rules right now. Somebody grab real quick for me, Isaiah 14, and if you could start at 12, brother, real quick.
Isaiah 14 and 12.
Con.
Is that on there?
That's it. That's it.
It's Isaiah 14 and 12, and it reads, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?"
Right, and Lucifer going into what? The light bearer, the bearers of the light. So those that are in the power seat position, okay, which would be your banking families, okay, which they call what? The Illuminati, the elites, okay.
The illuminated.
But it's not talking about the spiritual demon Satan. You know, a lot of people get that confused. They read that Lucifer's only written one time in the Bible, and it's right there in Isaiah 14 and 12. Man. Yep.
It says, "Son of the morning,
Right.
how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?"
Right. How you falling from your rulership? Because that's ultimately what's going to happen, man. Okay, this devil's going to fall from his power seat position. Him that weakens the nation. How did he weaken the nation? How did he do that? Okay, through his philosophies, democracy, feminism, okay, the alphabet agendas. Hey, this is what he's done, man. He's pushed forth his wickedness, okay, throughout the earth, man. Go on, brother.
"For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend unto heaven."
Right, and has he done that? Doesn't he have satellites everywhere, okay, throughout the atmosphere? Okay, they claim they went to the moon, which is a complete lie. Okay, they can't even get past what, the Van Allen belt? They can't get past that.
Radiation belt.
You know, they
Big flesh gets melted
Right.
trying to go through or come in. Yeah.
right, and you know, and also they're very proud, man. They're very proud people. Okay, so they've ascended themselves into heaven, man. They're in a lofty position. You going?
Yeah,
It
but-
says, "I will exalt my throne above the stars
Right.
of the Most High."
Right, and that the stars of the Most High is speaking about the Israelites, man. Okay, you go to what? Is it Revelation, the 12th chapter, where it says, you see, can you grab that real quick, brother? I think, you want to bring out your point, brother? Do you want to make?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that being proud, and there's nothing really too wrong with being proud, but it's when you're being proud that you're thinking that you're above the Most High. Now you're supposed to be people supposed to be proud of your nation, who you are. You know, that's where you get rasa or race, right? That's why you're supposed to be so-called racist. Everybody should be for their race.
Yahweh's
Right?
racist.
Right, Yahweh
Yeah.
is racist.
Yeah.
But it's when you're esteeming yourself. That's why the scripture says do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, and that's where his pride is at.
Right.
He's thinking himself more highly than he ought.
Right.
Right?
Because he knows the whole world knows he ain't go to the moon, but he will not let
No,
that
he won't let it go.
You know what I mean?
No, he won't let
Even
it
though
go.
he can't get back there now.
Yeah.
Well, that was the
60
lie.
plus years ago, he actually got.
Yeah.
That's the lie he spit now.
Right, right.
He said we lost the ability to know how to get back now.
Right.
But we did make it.
Yeah.
But now we don't know how to get
Right,
back.
right.
If he were to be on the moon,
With all the advancements
With
in
the
technology,
technology, right.
now we can't do
hey,
it.
Rock, if they were be able to get on the moon, they have a Walmart up there, a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Can you imagine the 4th of July? There'd be telescopes on every
Hey.
corner where you got to look up and salute the American flag.
They'd have pink ribbons all up in there.
Oh, yeah. Little fairy astronauts.
All right.
So I got one.
You got one? Okay, go on.
Quick.
Yeah,
It says
keep going.
Luke chapter 10, verse 18. And he said, unto them I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Okay, come. So that he is what? Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai said that he have seen Satan, which he's talking of future. The Lord is a prophet, man. Yahweh Shai was a prophet. He was prophesying about this time right now, World War III, man.
Mm-hmm.
The time of Esau's kingdom, his age coming to an end, right?
That war in heaven.
Right? The time that is going to go hand in hand with the Karagma, man.
Right.
Right? Because you can't have World War III without the Karagma on the scene. Go ahead.
You're all right. You're all right. You're okay.
Yeah. The Karagma.
Okay.
You're good, lady. Thank you.
Yeah. The Karagma going to go hand in hand with World War III, right?
Yeah. Get that real quick, brother.
Alright. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven,
Right.
a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet,
On.
and upon her a head, a crown of 12 stars.
Right, going into what the Israelites, man. See, so when he says that he would be above, okay, the stars, okay, he's talking about Israel, man. Okay, go back, read that one more time out.
I says, I will exalt my throne above the stars
Right, there it is, right there.
of the Most High.
Right, because where is this devil ruling out of? Well, keep going, brother. Keep going. It's like-
Says, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Right, going into what? North America, man. Right here in the northwestern hemisphere. Okay, why? Because he's ruling over us, man. You know, we were given into his hands, as it tells you what Isaiah 47:6. Okay, the Lord, he rules in the kingdom of men. Okay, he sets up over it the bases of man. Okay, whoever he wants to set up as rulers, that's what the Lord does.
And that's what these other nations neglect, that one key word. Give it. He giveth it to you. He put us in your
I just wanted to
hands.
get that.
He gave you the earth. You didn't win nothing and we're superior at nothing. You can go straight across. None of that. You were given. It was given to you. You know? And it can be taken away from you.
Right, which it will be.
Soon.
Lord willing.
I got one.
Got one.
This is Genesis chapter 37, verse 9. And he had dreamed yet another dream, and told it his brethren, and said, Behold, I dreamed a dream more, and behold, the sun and the moon and 11 stars made oblations
Right.
unto me.
Right.
Right.
Bow down.
He says, yeah, but
Yeah.
it says, and he said, and he told it to his father and his brothers, and his father rebuked him
Right.
and said unto him, What is this dream that thus has dreamed? Shall I and thy mother and thy brethren indeed come and bow down ourselves to thee, to the earth? Right? Which basically going into
Back that up. Yeah.
12 tribes, right? Because he's talking about, this is Jacob, right? And Jacob was rebuking Joseph.
Right.
That's right. Yeah, Jacob was rebuking Joseph for telling him about the dream, and that's why he said, "Are you telling me your father and your mother and your brothers are going to bow down to you?" Which represent the stars, which represents Israel, the 12 tribes. Yeah, because he didn't understand it, which later on they understood that the Lord set up Joseph for a reason, in order to deliver Israel when the time of the famine came.
The water, brother. Yeah, to back that up perfectly. Going into proving that, hey, this man sitting, okay, above the stars, meaning he's ruling over us. Okay, he's in that power seat position. Where you at, brother?
I'm back in 14.
Yeah, read 14. Again.
It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Right.
I will be like the Most High.
Right, and that's his mindset, man. Is he wants to be just like Yahweh Ba'Shem Washai, man. Okay, that's why he wants total control. Okay, that's why he wants to bring in that digital wall so he can control everything. I mean, they already control, but they want total control, man. They want to be able to control what you eat, when you sleep, okay, what you buy, okay, everything that you do, man. They want total, absolute control of all the people, man.
And even the amount of news that come out of it.
Yeah.
They want control over all of that.
Yeah. I was just listening to a lady. She was saying that she says the difference between when a ruler he's what they call China? What is it?
Emperor.
No, with the way they rule though.
Oh.
Dictatorship. Yeah. She said there's a difference between dictatorship and a totalitarian. She said, yeah, they're dictator. You rather be under a dictator than under a totalitarian, because at least a dictator, they don't give a damn. All they care about is having power, and they'll do whatever it takes to keep power. But a totalitarian, he wants to control absolute everything. And that's ultimately what they're trying to put you under totalitarian rule.
Yeah, total
right?
control.
Right? Under,
yeah.
right, going into what the draconian laws.
Draconian laws. Yeah.
Right?
Right. Is that it, brother? There's a little bit more than that. Okay, get it.
It says, verse 15, Isaiah
Okay.
14 and 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Right, meaning it is this devil, okay, that's ruling, ultimately okay, could be put into a position of hell, position of difficulty, man. He's gonna go into captivity. Done.
Yeah, because there's a saying in this world, one man's heaven is another man's hell.
Right.
So right now, this is Esau's heaven and
Yeah.
our hell.
Our hell.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But he's going to be brought down to that low condition.
Right.
To the sides of the pit. It says, verse 16, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee
Right.
and consider thee, saying, is this the man?
Right. So this is not speaking about the spiritual demon Satan, man. It's speaking about a man, okay, going to Esau, okay, which today you would know him as a so-called white man, okay. Now, is every so-called white person Edomite? No.
Yes, sir.
What did he say?
Put his horns up.
He put his horns up? Yeah.
I'm disagreeing with it. You know what I mean? That's all. I
Hey.
concur.
No, but going back to what I said, not every so-called white person is an Edomite. But we know that in for the sake of what's the word? For the,
That's a false. But he doing this, but that's a false ideology
right,
too.
right.
Because there's nobody with a fucking
No.
thing on top of their head. It's your actions. It's who you are. Right? Satan goes. Well, devil actually goes into false accuser.
Right.
That's ultimately what you have done. You have falsely accused us. You falsely accused us, said that we're stupid, we're not smart. Just like that. What's the dude? Grim Rhymes or whoever the dude is, the one that everybody's, because I did a lesson on him too. But the guy, he's up there talking about the natives were barbarians and they had the right to just conquer this and that. You're a false accuser.
Right,
See?
right.
And then he comes in and slay you on this false accusation.
Right.
Right?
Then when
That
you
was
go-
just good enough reason to say, oh, you know what? They're barbarian and this and that.
And then when you go into Satan going into what? That's adversary. Okay? And who's mostly adverse? Who's the one that's most adverse to Yahweh Shimei Shai, man? The so-called white man. Okay, the earth was given over to the hands of the wicked. He covered up the faces of the judges thereof. If not, then where and who is he? Okay? If it's not him, then who is it? It is him. You see? But again, going back to my point, that doesn't mean that every so-called white person is an Edomite. Okay, but an Edomite's an Edomite, man. There's nothing, there's no one or nobody that can change that. Okay, they are what they are. They're the devil that the Bible speaks about.
He said he can't be un-Edomized.
I got one.
You got one?
Yeah, it says Luke 25 and 47. If a sojourner or stranger wax rich by thee, and thy brother that dwelleth by him wax poor, and selleth himself unto the stranger,
Right.
or sojourn by thee, or to the stock of the stranger's family, after that he is sold, he may be redeemed, right? Again, one of his brethren may redeem him, either his uncle or his uncle's son may redeem him, right? Any that is nigh of kin unto him of his family may redeem him, or if he be able, he may redeem himself. Right? Oh, okay. Well, basically, going into the Quran, like you said, he said if someone poor, they'll sell themselves into
Right.
slavery.
Right.
But as they sell themselves into slavery, sometimes they'll decide to say, hey, I'll stay, and that's my master. But you may have a situation where the person wants to be redeemed out of that situation. And ultimately, that's what's coming now. Yahweh Shai is our kinsman redeemer.
Right, when you go
Right.
to the story of Ruth, that's
Right.
pretty much
The kinsman redeemer.
a shadow of what's coming.
I mean, right, yeah, right. kinsman redeemer,
Right.
which that's the line that Yahushua came
Fine.
out of, being Solomon, which ultimately it tells us his old lineage in Matthew 1.
Right.
Right?
Because you had what Boaz, then you had Obed, which was Jesse's grandfather, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Which that's where you get the seed of David, man.
Right.
Yahushua.
Right.
Come on, man. So
Right.
yeah, go ahead.
It goes against all of those, you know, the mom and father have
Right,
to be.
right. Yeah, no, yeah. On.
Right. Which goes against Christians saying that they can be redeemed, right? The Lord, that this is for a kinsman redeemer, you have to be related to Yahushua. So ultimately, the Charagma's coming in, and we need someone to redeem us
Right,
before you know, before it's too late. Because what the Scripture says, the Lord shortened the days. Because if he didn't, no flesh would be saved, man.
Right.
He said we'll be all like unto Sodom and Gomorrah. That you can see all this, you know, Sodom and Gomorrah things are going on these days, man. Even in the truth. So when you start thinking of that, I was dwelling on that earlier. I'm like, man, so this stuff is even creeping within even the truth. So dang, Lord, if he don't save us, we'll all be as Sodom and Gomorrah. Because if you don't do it, you're in agreement with it. And if you're in agreement, you're pretty much, it's the same as if you. So this whole thing, because you can't speak out against them, right?
No.
Right? So it's against the law. So it's almost like if you can't speak, then you're in agreement with it.
Yeah.
So then the Lord has to come. We have to get redeemed, man.
We need Yahushua, man.
We need Yahushua.
Hey, and that's a good point. Because the majority of the people, what they gonna do, man? They're gonna take that digital off.
Yes.
And they're gonna say, "This is my master."
Right.
And I belong to this devil Esau.
Right.
Well, go to get your precept, brother.
You want me to?
Well, is there more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let him finish. Man. We'll get your precept.
Okay. It says, verse 16, and I'm going to jump over here to the NLT with this. It says, anyone there will stare at you and ask, can this be the one who shook the earth and made the kingdoms of the world tremble? Is this the one who destroyed the world and made it into a wasteland?
That's exactly what he's done, man. You know, by the pollutions, it polluting the water, it polluting the air, man, it's polluting the food, okay, and then polluting the minds of the people, man. Again, through all his agendas, that nasty agenda, the alphabet agenda, the democracy, okay, the feminism, man. Hey, that's brought so much pollution, okay, into the whole wide world. You had those countries back in the East. Okay, the woman wouldn't be the act like the woman do here, but now you're starting to see that over there. And, hey, man, that's just the pollution that this devil brings, man.
Because he went in there and basically started corrupting the minds. And was telling the women they didn't have to cover their heads.
Yeah, 'cause
and now they're acting out against Ishmael.
And yet, I believe it's either in China and Russia or either or. They ban certain movies from Netflix, man, because they're weirdos, you know.
Damn right, they ain't playing that shit either.
They bring that weirdo agenda, man. That's Esau, man, because he is a damn weirdo.
And the crazy part about it is the things that you mentioned only touch the surface.
That's it, yeah.
Like adrenochrome and the shit they're doing with that. As far as, you know what I mean?
Hey, if they bring it down, they bring it down.
No, that shouldn't. That's just the word. I'm not, you know what I mean? Everyone knows what they're doing. But
Right.
There's so many different avenues of this man's abomination.
Let's just say they're vampires.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah, they're vampires.
You know? And when you actually examine that whole vampire thing, it really fits them to a
Oh, yeah.
T.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they come out during the day, they cook.
Oh, yeah.
The whole nine. Since you was not hated, blood shall pursue thee.
And
Hey, what do they call that? Steak tartare?
Steak tartare.
Yeah. Eating that shit raw,
They
man.
still want to hear it moving on the plate. You know what I mean? They want it to be moving on the plate. Hit it, put it on this plate. That's all they want. Sear it on both sides. Man.
Running down her mouth.
Yeah. And he's
Vampires.
pagan dookie with that.
Bro. Hey, you still got more, brother?
It says, verse 18, is this the one, 17, is this the one who destroyed the world and made it into a wasteland? Is this the king who demolished the world's greatest cities and had no mercy on his prisoners? So,
tense thing too. If you're paying attention to that's past tense, that's how low you're gonna be brought down. Because right now people can't see you. They can't see this dude not in power. Right, and they can't see him not coming down. But when he's down, they're gonna be like, what? You know, have you ever seen freaking Jacob Rothschild? Because they even basically they say that the dude from the Simpsons is basically him. So can you imagine Mr. Burns?
Burns,
Can you
there
imagine
you go.
Mr. Burns is the one who was shaking the world?
Yeah.
Little fragile little Mr. Burns with the long nose and the bald head and his skin all messed up and he's fragile, but he's the one who was fucking had everybody shook, bro.
Yeah.
He can have your skin peeled off your body if he
Right? Mr. Burns will get you shook, bro.
Right. If you read that in the King James, it says,
I think he's right there, right? Ain't there him?
Is that Mr. Burns? Oh, yeah, right. Jacob. Yeah, that's him.
Jacob Rothschild, yeah, he's over there.
Everybody read that real quick, brother. That same verse in the King James.
James.
Baba Kasha.
Yeah, I can't tell which one it is.
This is
The devil's all looking
Isaiah
alike.
14, and
They all look
Yeah.
alike.
back, what you want, 16 or 17? Or
The one you just read.
It says, so I'll have to start at 16 to
Huh.
get the whole thing.
All right,
It
brother.
says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee
Right.
and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Right. Again, going, and it's not speaking about, when you go back to Lucifer, it's not speaking about no spiritual demon Satan.
Okay,
No,
is
it's
this the man?
It's the man,
Doing like this. And that's multiple, because there's what, 13 families or whatever?
13 families.
You know what I mean?
13
So
families.
they all are conglomerate. You know what I
Right.
mean? They're in one accord to do the things that they're doing.
Right.
It says that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof.
Right.
You know, hey, we only have to look at all of the wars
Yeah.
that have taken place. That
Recently,
shit they
right now.
did over there in Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was not necessary. They
Right.
did that to see what would happen and just to prove a point that they could do it.
Yeah.
They made fire rain down
Yeah,
from
fire
heaven.
from heaven.
You know what I mean?
Fine.
Thus further proving who they are.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well, have you seen Libya Libya?
Oh yeah,
Have you-
what they went in there and did with Iran and
Yeah, we-
destroying this, once again.
You see when they showed the before picture
Yeah.
and then the after?
Yeah.
They fucked that place. Made it a wilderness.
Yeah, right.
Wasteland.
Yeah. Have you seen Palestine lately?
Well, just look at here. Look at this place.
Hey, have you seen Palestine lately?
God damn.
It's a
Oh my God,
wilderness.
that place.
Have you seen Ukraine lately?
That's amazing.
I mean, we only got to talk about something far off, even though Libya was actually still pretty close in history. But
Right.
let's
Recent, man.
recent. But look at what you could talk about now. Palestine,
Go ahead, go ahead. You good?
Ukraine.
You're good. You're good.
That place looks like a wilderness, man.
Still
Oh,
a free
what about what they're doing in Haiti? Right? What about what they're
That
doing?
government?
Yeah, what about what they're doing to the what is it called? The
Right.
was it the it's in Africa, the Congo, Republic of Congo.
Oh yeah.
What about
Democratic Republic of
Congo? Yeah, Democratic Republic of Congo. What about what they're doing there? Man, it's a wilderness, bro.
Yeah, they made-
all over the world.
And brother read it. He made the world a wilderness.
And they use the same tactic every time. Savages. They're doing this to their own people. They're
Right.
doing that to their own people. We need to go in there and protect them against. The same thing. They
But there's
started
no-
with the.
but there's no one to
indigenous
protect
people
them from you.
Right.
Okay, down there because get Habakkuk 2 and 5 real quick, brother.
You know.
Shut.
It says, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prison.
Right. And that's going into what us here in so-called America, man. Also, because the Israelites, they don't tell us who we are, that we are the people of Yahweh Shibbi Shai, but also too,
Actual
so-called
prison
America
system.
has they have
Prison
the highest prison rate, okay, of any other planet, right? And who's mostly in the prison system?
Yeah,
Israelites, man.
Hey, with multiple nations combined doesn't equal,
No.
you know what I mean, what America has.
Right.
You know?
Right. You got that real quick, bro?
Yeah.
Get it real quick, bro.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5.
Right.
Yea, also become, it's like, yea, also because he transgressed by wine.
Right, his wine. Again, going back to his philosophy, democracy, feminism. We're gonna keep saying it. Alphabet agendas.
What's the new thing that they're doing? What's it called? The new thing that they're doing
AI?
with the rich people. It's called fascism. Right. That's what they're doing right now.
They're bringing that back?
Yeah, the fascism. Yeah, because that's what.
Okay, 'cause
That's all the yeah, but that's what they're. Or the $1 billion boys club with Donald Trump. All the billionaires.
Somebody get that in
Everything's
the
about.
dictionary real quick.
Or everything's about fascism now, right? So it's all about the rich, right? So it ain't about the poor. They're about to strip everything away from you, right? And they're gonna have you beg for their help.
Right.
Right?
Right, because the rich are getting richer.
Yeah, and the
and
poor-
the poor are getting poorer. There's no more middle class. Do away with that shit.
Mm-hmm. That's what the CV-19 was about. Getting rid of the middle class.
Got it, brother?
Yep, this is fascism, Wikipedia. It says fascism is a far-right authoritarian and ultra-nationalist political ideology and movement characterized by a dictatorial leader.
Yeah. Right? Going back to what? Them wanting what? Total control, man.
Right?
Centralized autocracy,
There it is. There it is. Yeah.
militarism,
Can you get that word autocracy real quick? Centralized autocracy. Off the shop.
Should be autocracy.
You just highlight it, right?
Yeah, bro, it should have been.
autocracy,
You got it. You got it.
a system of government by one person with absolute power.
Yeah.
Trump is a puppet.
Yeah, calm,
Trump
bro.
is a puppet,
Right.
but he's going to
Hey.
use the power that
Well,
what they
he's the
give him.
face of the
Yeah,
one
he's
who
the
has
face.
the absolute power.
Right.
Right.
Which is
And yeah, those
Lucifer.
families have to, you know what I mean? They them 13 that we
Right.
mentioned, they
Thank you,
basically spread that power amongst themselves.
Yep.
But there's higher and lower, you know what I mean, on that ladder. You know?
Yeah, they're not going to show you. They're not going to show
No.
the faces.
No.
You ain't going to see them people.
No. It says, continuing on with fascism,
To their
forcible
chains.
suppression of oppression, of opposition, belief in a natural social hierarchy, subordination of individual interests for the perceived, and then it would have to get deeper into it.
But you said the oppression to the what? You said the opposition, right?
Yeah.
And who's opposed to them?
That's us.
That's us. Israel, man. So
Okay, here
it all
is.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Where we at?
here it
Slavery.
is.
Right?
Says social hierarchy, subordination of individual interests for the perceived good of the nation or race.
They're racist.
Yeah, what it
They're
says the
racist.
perceived good.
Perceived
They're making
good.
it look like what the scripture said when they say peace and safety,
Yeah,
instead of destruction
Destruction
come
come upon them.
upon
Hey,
them.
that was beautiful though, because what did he do with the MAGA movement?
Right.
They
They perceived,
perceived
yeah.
that they were going to be benefited
Mhm.
from him being in there.
Totally
Now they're
opposite.
all coming into the understanding,
Nah.
it ain't you, dude.
Not so
You know what I mean? Not so much, right? You just like the nigga. The
Yeah.
nigga, you know.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
You know, you just a poor white trash. That's it.
For white nigga.
You know what I mean? Right. He's a nigga, but you just poor white trash.
Yeah.
Same level. You know?
Huh? Yeah. All right.
Well, there's some
Yeah,
more
keep
there.
going. Yeah, keep going.
Wait, hold on, I got one.
Got one
real quick.
quick.
Yeah, it says because you said perceived for it to be good, and it says 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 21. Behold, the victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Right. You can still go to so-called McDonald's, so-called Burger King, whatever. You know, we shouldn't be eating that shit, but you still go there. You can get a meal for $5, $6, $7. Still cheap.
Yeah, you can get a combo meal. Yeah, you can go to Jack in the Box and get like a, you can go to Jack in the Box and get a burger,
Yeah.
fries,
Yeah.
and a drink for $5.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can still, I see the commercials. You can still see it.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah,
You
man,
get 'em.
they got some combos.
Yeah.
Hey, you see the size of that though? And the
Oh
burger
yeah,
be
of
like
course.
that.
It's not a 80s burger, bro.
No, you got the,
It's
you
not
got
an
the
80s
fries
Big Mac.
on one hand.
And this chips used to be good, bro.
Yeah, nah, hey, yeah, them Wendy's, I used to get.
Yeah, but and you got the 5 for $5 in some places. Yeah, you
KFC.
get the 5 for $5, man. You get like a what is it? A burger, a drink, the fries, and like another side.
Nuggets
and stuff like that.
Deviate from that even a little bit.
Man.
Deviate from that even a little bit. That bill going double and then quadruple.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Telling you want an extra something on there. You be like, wait a minute, that cost $10?
Right, yeah.
Your bill's just
Hey, yeah.
But
shit, I went to I went to Wendy's a little bit ago. Just the sandwich was $7 something.
Hey, well, remember a few months ago I went to that Pizza Hut, get that beef pizza. Remember that?
Right.
They put it on what? It was supposed to be like $30-some
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
Hey, again, hey, we all got our folly, man, but we shouldn't really be eating that shit. Hey.
Just say when we do have that folly, we ask for the special.
Yeah.
What's the special folly?
Yeah.
They even got some spinach pizza.
Yeah, right.
So hey, don't bring that up. Popeye over
you
here.
brought that up.
Pineapple with that.
No spinach, no. I said chicken and spinach.
Chicken and spinach? Yeah, there it
Chicken
is.
and spinach, that's what I like.
Anthony no names.
I like chicken and spinach.
Oh, wait, come on.
Oh, wait, come on.
Oh, you still got one?
Want me to finish it or no?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. You got it.
Because basically just the point was going to their perceived good, right? And it says, they should think themselves to be a good case. Then, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, the sword, famine, and great confusion.
You went into it last week. The confusion, man.
Right.
All these signs, okay, that are being presented. Okay, it's just a indication of how much confusion, okay, all the people are really in, man. Great
Right,
evils.
that mega
Right,
movement. He said he's gonna be for the people. He was gonna do this, this and that. He confusing them, and then he pulling the rug right off from underneath. Right, and that's what a lot of people are starting to realize. That he was supposed to be for the good. He was supposed to be the one who went against the establishment. But then come to find out, hey, they sat down and had that talk with him. Hey, look, we can make you president again, but you're gonna have to go with.
Oh yeah.
You have to go with the program.
Oh yeah.
Or else you're gonna get JFK. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll with the program and get you. And so now he got what's his name? Elon Musk's son telling him, shut up, you ain't the president.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, so he with the he got to be with the program, man.
Right, and that's heavy because when the kids are that small, a lot of times they're pretty honest, man.
He's
you
repeating what he's
heard
seen.
that.
Yeah, he's repeating
What
what
he
he
heard.
heard. What he's seen and what he heard. Yeah, definitely.
Probably lucky he didn't have a finger wagging at Eddie. You know what I mean? The same way that it was probably said to him when it was said.
Yeah, he seen his dad pumping the shit out of Trump. Oh, shut up, come on. Yeah, me,
Pump
the
his
president.
ass.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm running back on the top. It's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by one,
Transgressive. Keep going. Keep
he is a proud man.
Right, very proud. Going again, how he says, "I will ascend into heaven." Not only, in the atmosphere, okay, sending satellites,
Yeah.
okay, sending ships, okay, but just the mindset that he has, man,
Yeah.
a very proud mindset. Keep going.
God, who enlargeth his desire as hell
Right,
and is as death.
right, and he's as death, man. Everywhere he goes, we just went into some examples. What does he bring with him? Everywhere he goes, death, man. Makes the world a wilderness.
Right, yeah.
And cannot.
You got something?
I was just thinking, look what he did when he came over here. When he
course.
came over here, this land didn't have roaches, didn't have rats.
Oh.
This devil bought rats,
Lice.
roaches. He bought the common cold. You know, they act like that damn CV was the first time that this devil had actually used the common cold as a weapon. It wasn't. He used the common cold in the past.
brought all that life with them. What's that book? The 13 Tribe.
Yeah.
Author. Yeah. They said that they would pick the lice from a room off
Wear their
themselves.
underwear till they just
Disintegrated. Nasty fuck.
You know? And they even to this day, a lot of them they don't bathe.
No.
You know what I mean? A lot of them, they women, like everybody after the so-called white woman, but dude, this bitch don't clean herself for maybe days, weeks at a time. You know what I mean?
They don't wash your ass.
Don't wash her ass. You know, that's why they had that loony.
Yeah.
Talking about put loony everywhere, because your butt stinks. Wash your ass, sit in the tub. You know what I mean? It's not rocket science, people. Soap and water.
And a lot of times you go into these restrooms and you see the so-called white man walking out, man. He just didn't wash his hands. He didn't wash your hands, man.
That's it. Yeah, that's all he does is wash his hands.
No, they don't need to wash your hands.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They just
That's
walk
it.
right out, touch the doorknob.
Yeah, you're right.
You're like, ugh. God damn. Gotta get a paper towel and shit just to open the door and close it.
Yeah. Hey, God. He is a proud man.
Right.
Neither keep it at home.
Right. Neither keep it at home. But they got embassies everywhere, bases throughout the whole world, man. In places that they don't even want them there, but they're there.
Yeah.
And being fucking nosy.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe it's because they want the resources, man. They want to take everything.
So I was going to say, the brother got a precept he wanted me to bring out in Isaiah 14, since I was there. It's Isaiah 14 and 11.
Okay.
And it reads, I go to 10, it says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp, the pride, the power, everything about him is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
The decay.
Right.
Decay. Right? This place, basically what you were saying, look at this place.
Yeah.
Like, not only did you decay the whole world, other places in the world, this place is slowly decaying. Now, it still kind of looks nice, but wait till when the race wars and all the things, and because they even telling you now, FEMA, don't look for FEMA to come and help you.
Right.
Don't look for 911 to come and help you. So you're gonna be SOL real soon, all of you, especially you women, man.
Perfect example. Remember the fires in California? What they give them? What they give them? $700 or whatever it was. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
And then you got to remember too, FEMA's transitioning over to the concentration thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a reason why they're not going to help you, because they're going to be part of the part that imprison your ass. You know what I mean? They're going to be part of them facilities that help implement that MOTB.
Right.
You want to get out of here? You want to eat?
Yeah.
You want to go back to a normal life? Take this and go on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want to take it, your ass gonna sit
It
here.
all ties in.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, it makes sense that they're shutting down the FEMA offices as far as bringing help to you people, because they don't want to help you.
Well, that's going to further the what he said, the worm, which worm goes into decay. That's going to go to the further of the decay. Not to mention the morals and all the things, because it says the love of many shall wax cold. So hey, it's going to be, you know what I mean? That's going to be this place, man. The buildings are going to be cracking. The streets are going to be cracked. Everything's going to be all jacked up. It's going to look worse. Like you've seen, was it The Walking Dead or whatever, the show? It's gonna be way worse than that, man.
Right.
Especially when you think about the Lord's gonna bring apparitions. There's gonna be animals that we never seen that's able to shoot sparks and tempests. The Lord said they said call the animals and the fowls and tell them that I prepared a feast for them.
Well, yeah.
Bro, it's gonna be way worse than that, man.
And these automated cars are running over people.
Man, all sorts of crazy shit, man. Bro.
Yeah, and you keep hearing about, right now these alligators, going into the people's neighborhoods, man, houses, and trying to rip shit up, man.
Right?
And then not just the alligators, we got the mountain lion, all these beasts, man. The scripture says what the beasts shall they'll change their places, man.
Right. Right, yeah. Because they're out in the wilderness, they're gonna come to a city near you.
Gone.
Yeah, gone. Makes sense. It's gonna be way worse than, man.
And this brother I was raised up, the zoos. Hey man, the zoos, man. Yeah. What about when those animals come out of the zoos?
Right, yeah. Well, they show you that in the 12 Monkeys. Well, they show you that in the 12 Monkeys at the end of the movie. In 12 Monkeys, what they call? giraffes. The giraffes are running across the bridge in New York. So they show you that in the movie. What is that indicating? That they let the animals out of the zoo, which they kind of show you that in what you call them too in I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Right? You see the lion,
Yep.
yeah, the lion in the it's New York and there's goddamn gazelles down there. How did that happen? Because of the zoo, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because the gazelle is in
From Africa.
yeah. Well, yeah, they're not from right there in New York.
Yeah, they're from Africa. Those are African animals. Both the lion,
Right.
the lion and the gazelle is
Yeah.
supposed to be in Africa, but
Yeah.
here they are. Oh, yeah, and you stupid people, man. You buy these exotic animals,
Right.
bro. It's gonna be, bro. Like the Lord said, a day like none other, man. Woo.
Man, them animals
had
can
these-
start trying to get you. You know, buying them animals.
Right? People got that thing like what's his name? Michael Jackson had the animal, or like that woman. Remember her back? I don't know. Was it the
Mike
'90s?
Tyson?
It ripped her face off.
Chimpanzee?
Yeah, that was in the '90s. Remember that? Yeah, man,
Did
bro.
Mike Tyson have a?
He had a tiger.
A tiger.
He had a tiger. Yeah.
Hey, they some fierce ass, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then when you consider it left unchecked, these animals are going to breed
Oh yeah.
and produce more.
Right.
When these zoos can't afford to feed these animals, they don't have the people working there.
You know,
they ain't going to. Hey, Most High has a special one on Super Earth,
Yeah. Yeah.
mixing it up.
Yeah.
Which makes sense why the Lord's gonna have to shoot missiles on this place. Because you're gonna have animals. Then that makes even more sense. Because the Lord,
Yeah.
you're gonna have animals that's out of place.
Yeah.
In places they're not supposed to be.
Not supposed to
They're gonna be wild. It's not gonna be. It's gonna serve its purpose, so that you go through Jacob's trouble, and Jacob's trouble is gonna lead to everybody's trouble. But it's gonna serve its purpose. But that reason that makes sense why the Lord got to destroy this place, because all those different animals and different things happening here, He got to go ahead and wipe that out because
Gotta wipe it out.
they're not in a place where they belong.
That's why it's good to Job in good chapter says the beasts of the earth should be in league with thee.
Right.
You know,
We're gonna need it. We're gonna need
We're
it.
gonna need it.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't want to be torn apart by those goddamn lions and tigers and bears.
Hey, and what's so crazy is people say that Bigfoot really actually exists. So in that day when the Lord allow you to see it, you might actually see Bigfoot.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra, yeah, you're gonna see some bro, you're gonna see some shit that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Leviathan, bro.
Yeah.
Leviathan's gonna come out of you just gonna be, you know what I mean? Godzilla. Hey bro, that shit gonna be real,
Hey,
right?
That one?
You got it?
This is Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 18.
Oh, okay.
And let me see if I want to start up a little bit. We'll just get right to it. It says, "Are unknown." Yeah, no, I need to get into it. Let me see. 15.
Oh, 15.
But the foolish devices of their wickedness,
Right.
wherewith being deceived.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 15. And it reads, "But for the foolish devices of their wickedness, wherewith
That's kind of what
being
we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wherewith being deceived by worshipped serpents void of reason, and vile beasts, who didst send a multitude of unreasonable beasts upon them for vengeance,
Right. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah.
that they might know that wherewithal a man sinneth, by the same also shall he be punished."
Because what you say before, what you say before.
But for the foolish devices
Right,
of
see?
their wickedness.
Right.
The foolish of their devices, because people are stupid. They're stupid enough to go buy exotic animals that don't belong in America. America's stupid enough to say, you know what? That's foolish. Let's build a zoo,
Right.
and let's build all these things, and let's have these animals that don't belong here. But it's gonna be for your demise, man.
Right, they have
It's a foolish thing, man.
They got them big ass killer whales in that little fucking tank, man.
Right,
right,
Ridiculous.
right.
They should be able to swim everywhere.
And they
Right.
get mad when one of them has enough and chokes out one of its trainers.
Did you see that? I think I sent it in the group chat. Where you got that octopus, that fucked up that he got a hold of that guy and started choking him?
No,
Did I show you
no,
that?
I didn't see
Maybe,
it.
maybe I just seen it and sent it. Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, I seen that.
He was in the water.
I probably just didn't click
Fucking
on that.
Octopus got him, bro. Started choking his ass.
Hey, see, but that's hey,
Sick of
but,
you. Sick of you.
hey, but that's going into that because the Lord is going to have these animals be fed up. The world is fed up with Esau, man. So the animals are fed up with Esau. So everything is going to be lashing out at you, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It says, wherewith being deceived, they worshipped serpents void of reason.
Right. See, they don't have there's no reason. They don't have no understanding. Let's go get this big ass fucking anaconda. And let's put it in our house
Right.
and let's just walk with it on our shoulders and then we're gonna go lay down and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Right? This motherfucker gonna be
Can't wait till you get hungry.
trying to man, bro. This thing gonna be trying to swallow you whole alive,
Hey,
bro.
neighbors, what happened to him? He has to come out in 2 weeks.
You can see the person's shape inside the fucking shape inside the snake.
Yeah.
You can see it.
And then they
bro.
want to put the snake down for doing what naturally comes to the
Hey,
snake.
they got to eat.
You know, yeah.
Right.
And vile beast, thou didst send a multitude of unreasonable beasts upon them for vengeance.
Right, hey, man. See? Yeah, the Lord's anger. The Lord's anger. Yeah.
That they might know that wherewithal a man sinneth, by the same also shall he be punished. So they were punished by the things that they was worshiping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
For
money.
the world.
Was it this thing that because
world.
America's about what? Money and
gold, oil, and drugs.
yeah, gold, oil, and drug, and just what you call them? Consuming, because it's a consuming nation. Everything's me.
Right.
Now.
Yeah.
It's my money and I want it now.
Or guns, oil, and drugs.
Right, guns.
And the
oil.
guns, these things, and this devil worships the gun.
Oh, yeah.
So that same
it's a
thing
blessing.
that he worships
Right.
is going to be brought to bear against him.
Right.
You know, by his own, they're going, the sword that these people worship is going to be the sword they use to terminate each other with extreme prejudice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Tell you.
Hey,
What's
what's the
that?
ICBM? The ICBM missiles.
What's that?
Hey, the ultimate sword.
Psalm 7,
The
that's
ICBM
Psalm
missiles,
7.
right?
It says, continue. It says, by the same also shall be punished. For the almighty hand that made the world of matter without form wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions or unknown wild beasts
There it is.
full of rage,
There it is.
newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor or filthy scents of scattered smoke or shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes.
You got it. You got it.
That
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
like
good.
Godzilla or
Oh, yeah,
what?
yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's nothing that says it only has to be one.
No.
You know
Oh,
what I
it's
mean?
multiple. I've seen the thing where they say they got a family. You got a family of them. Yeah.
You know,
I
so
seen the
hey,
thing.
these creatures are going to be made
Where they seen them-
manifest soon.
They had a video where they were showing it, but it was just a baby. And that motherfucker, the baby was huge. So there's another one.
You know?
There's a lot more.
Nessie, you got Ness, that all of these creatures, man, that these people keep, declaring that they're seeing.
Oh, the Loch
They're
Ness,
not
Loch Ness
lying.
Monster,
From the
yeah,
Loch
Loch
Ness
Ness, yeah.
to these the
Bigfoots?
Yeah, the Bigfoots. The what they call them over there in they call them Yetis
Yetis.
over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So these creatures exist, man. They're just the same way in the times of trouble to come, where the Most High can hide you from the vision of these people, man. He's got these creatures just tucked away for
Right.
a moment.
And that's just the creep. Imagine the ghouls and goblins that are gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Like the Apostle Kabar said, it's gonna be like that movie, like Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Remember when all the spirits?
Yeah.
Man, the Lord gonna release them spirits,
A
man.
lot of these niggas think they ghouls and goblins. You're gonna run into literal ghouls
You got
and
one?
goblins. Just to, hey, which one is the baddest?
But you got it.
Niggas gonna be able to prove yourself.
I got it. This Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 3 in the Good News translation.
Start at one, please.
In the Good News?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I just get this last verse?
Oh yeah, go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 19, whereof not only the harm might dispatch them at once, but also the terrible sight utterly destroy them. So just the sight of these things is going to have these people grabbing their chest and going down.
That's what the
You
Lord
know what I
said.
mean?
He said,
Can
hearts-
you with some
he said, well,
apparitions?
well, look, the Lord says, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
What you say, brother?
Heart shall fail them.
Oh yeah, the heart should fail them.
Yeah.
We having heart attacks, man. Well, going into their mind too. They're gonna lose their minds. And have all kinds of fucking, they're gonna be fall. Oh, here's the big one, you know, like that. It's the big one.
Come to see you.
Come and see. Yeah, God, bro.
He used to kill me with that.
Yeah, get that one. Yeah, get that, brother. Hey, let him get this one. Slock, I know you've been holding, brother. Slock it.
Says Wisdom of Solomon chapter 17, which is an apocrypha. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 17 verse 15, where we're partly vexed with monstrous apparitions and partly with fainted
Yeah.
their hearts, right? Fainted their hearts, failing them
Right.
for sudden fear and not looking for not looked for came up them.
Came upon them.
Came upon them, yeah. Not looked for came upon them.
Right, because
Right.
vision this
It's like
time, and this time, you know, they only see these things in the movies.
Right.
You know, people don't think that stuff real. Hey, but just wait when the Lord releases all these things, man. They're gonna lose their minds. They're gonna be falling out.
And I think that heart in there is literally that ticker going to
The ticker,
stop.
Your heart.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
just lock up your mind, yeah.
Nah,
You got
not
your
that.
mind.
You're going to be out your mind because of what you see, but it's going to cause
Yeah.
this one to
Stop.
shut off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hearts failing them for fear. Yeah.
Man,
Skip a beat and then shut down.
Yeah.
they're gonna see the real Freddy Krueger.
Right.
Yeah.
They said the one who Freddy was based off of.
Right. He's gonna come back with them fucking
Yeah,
shit in his hand.
Hey, that's spiritual because the brother I listened to one brother lesson yesterday, and he was saying that he said because that's ultimately like what the Lord is to Freddy. He said the Freddy part 2. He said there was a time where the parents had everything locked down. You just couldn't say his name, and it basically kept him at bay. But then one of the sons, the kids, found out his name and kept saying him, but it invoked Freddy to come back. And that's ultimately what it is because the Lord kept his name from us, and now we have the name, and now it's going to invoke that type of thing to come upon the earth, man. Right? You're gonna be in a nightmare on every street, Elm Street, every street.
Hey,
Right?
And that's kind of, hey, these people are calling upon these things, man. Because just like you said that, hey, Candyman, what you got to do? You got to call that name.
Yeah.
The one funny one,
It.
Beetlejuice.
Okay,
You got to
okay,
call that
yeah.
name. You got to call these demons, and these people are steadily doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh
It's
yeah, they're playing
something-
Ouija board
Yeah,
and all that
they
stuff.
playing
They
with
over
this
there
shit.
opening
Yeah. Portal.
CERN
Right,
report,
right.
Which
Hey,
they
you-
said they're going to build one here. I don't know if it's in Canada, but they said they're going to do one in America, on this side of America. They're going to do the same thing they're doing in CERN. They're going to do here in America somewhere.
And didn't the Pope's health take a drastic turn when he opened that damn
portal?
he opened that. Now that dude, they saying he's you know what I mean, he's at death's door.
I
You know?
got one here for either one of you, whoever wants it. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18 and verse 17, and it says this. It says, then suddenly visions of horror. They're going into Freddy, right?
Yeah.
Suddenly visions of horrible dreams troubled them sore, and terrors came upon them unlooked for. Hey,
And that's speaking about Egypt, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna
You know
happen
what I mean?
again.
Then these things, the scripture says it's gonna happen again.
Right.
The same plague. That
Right.
was a plague in Egypt.
Mhm.
Darkness so thick you could feel it.
right.
You know what I mean? And within that darkness, the sound of waterfalls, creatures, there was all kind of things in the midst of that. And that's coming back on steroids to Babylon the Great, aka America.
Right.
You know what I mean? This place is gonna get as far. Hey, the destruction of Babylon is gonna make Egypt everything that happened. The destruction and the salvation out of Babylon is going to make what happened in the first Egypt pale in
Right.
comparison.
It's gonna be nothing.
It's
compared
not
to-
going to be talked about like that anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
The new salvation, the new destruction. You know? Hey, what the Most High has planned to do to America is, man, hey, I always say like a wrecking ball to attack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a sledgehammer doesn't give it justice.
And-
A wrecking ball to attack is what's coming to this place, man.
And deservedly so.
Oh, without a
Very
doubt,
so.
without a doubt. Because like we were saying, with all of the abominations that he mentioned, which are great, there's so much that we don't even know about. You know what I mean? There's things that have happened and that are happening right now today that we're completely unaware of. You know what I mean? Kept safe from by our guardian angels, man. Because this devil really he wants to get busy with the whole world, man.
Yeah.
He really does. He's tired of everybody else being here and he wants this shit for himself.
Right. Going back to what the Georgia Guidestones.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cody.
500,000,
Yeah.
500
500 million.
Yeah.
And we
Which
got
is-
almost 8 billion people.
Right. That's
Nothing.
nothing. You know what I mean?
Shit. So, hey, that means a lot of people need to be deleted.
Yes,
according
sir.
to their mindset.
Esau Edom, yeah. And he intends to
Oh, yeah.
Hey, he got rid of that so that it wouldn't be seen anymore, but he never got rid of the thought of doing it.
No.
You know what I mean? He intends to fully implement, you know what I mean, that plan.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's why, you know, a lot of these people are going into like you're not even really hearing it like that, but a lot of these people are going into their bunkers, they're getting up out of here, they're trying to see how long they can stay in these damn space stations. You know, but the body deteriorates faster because they're not meant to be out there.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? So their body can't maintain like, you know what I mean, you know, on Earth. But hey, a lot of them, man, they getting their little wealth, they getting all of their stuff, and they getting up out of these different places because they know America is set for destruction.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why he wanted to go to, was it Trump wanted Ireland or something?
Yeah, Greenland.
Greenland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he wanted to go to Greenland because it's more of a, what's it called? A neutral zone. It's more like a neutral zone too. It's more like a neutral zone. So, and the missiles, they know the missiles are going to hit America. It's more of a neutral zone. They know the missiles. You know, even according to prophecy, that's how you know they know
Yeah.
prophecy. Because according to prophecy, they know that those places ain't going to get hit. So let's get to Greenland, and so we know the missiles ain't going to hit there, and let's build our bunkers there. That's what they
fallout
plan.
in this place like that's because a lot of that's Arctic area. So they know that the fallout is going to come down on the lower areas of the planet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All of these devils calculate, man. They're very astute with their calculations. They're just not calculating in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right. Because
You know what I mean?
they do a diligent search.
Right.
And the heart is
That's
deep.
what I was, yeah, that's what I was trying to, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So they search out there. They know Jake better than Jake, man.
Yeah. And they know Yahweh Shai and Yahweh are real and going to do what they say, but they still try to work around it and make plans based on what the Most High say not taking place.
What are the scriptures? The heart well, it says the heart is deceived thee.
Oh, yeah.
It says
Pride has
the pride of that heart has deceived thee. You know, and it also tells you what in Isaiah the 47th chapter, wisdom and knowledge has perverted thee. You know?
Right.
So they got it all wrong, man. They believe that they're gonna be able to defeat the Lord, knowing what He's gonna do, but they got it wrong. They're not gonna be able to do it, man. They're like the brother said, like that phoenix that rises up out of the ashes. No, they're not rising up out of anything, man. Well, they're gonna rise up because they're gonna be taken up in chains.
started one.
Okay, come on.
It's Obadiah 1:1, and it reads, the vision of Obadiah. Thus said Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh. An ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Right, and you're seeing that now, man. You're seeing all these nations. Hey, man, they've always looked upon this place. I'm gonna say it like this: so-called America as you know, con, but even more so today, man, because they're seeing that this is the devil, man, that the Bible speaks about. You know?
Yeah, and America uses subtlety to subdue these nations into cooperation, because these nations know. And what is that? I know it just came out. Something about if you're a friend with America, it's dangerous, but if you're allies, it's deadly. Some shit like I can't remember exactly how it said, but if you go against America, it's dangerous, but if you're with America, it's deadly. You know what I mean? And these countries are now actually understanding. You know what I mean? Like if America comes at you with a proposition, you can't deny it. You can't turn it down. You can't reject it.
Can't.
Because what they're going to do after that is the subtlety begins.
Yeah.
The hitmen,
Right.
the economic hitmen, the sanctioning.
Set up the
you
proper
know, right,
leadership.
right.
Yep.
You know, America has always had a funny way with words. The word discover.
Right, that's why.
You know what I mean? There's people there. Shut up, I just discovered this.
Yep.
Sanction is a fancy word for thief. America's a giant thief. You can't sanction somebody with their own money. You basically are stealing what's theirs. But that's what this place does. And it has a long track record of rape, robbery, and thievery.
Right, because they just stole Russia's money. They
Right,
said it was
right.
the so-called frozen money.
Right.
They just took Russia's money, just started spinning it.
And then, start handing it over.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hold on, motherfucker, this mine.
But that's why.
We
But,
sanctioned you.
but you reminded me that when you said economic hitman, that's why Putin said that nothing better not happen to their economic thing, or he's gonna shoot missiles. So he's either which way. He said if you build something closer into Russia, into Ukraine, which is too close to Russia, I'm gonna shoot the missiles. If you mess with my economy and you send your economic hitman, I'm gonna shoot my missile. So it got them at a stand. They don't know what to do. They can't really do anything.
So they try to
Go
talk
get
bad
peace.
about, oh, he's always talking about his missiles.
Now-
Hey, they just do just like they do if they're racist towards you and you say you being
Oh,
racist.
flip
Oh,
it,
you're
man.
pulling the race card. You goddamn right, because you're a dirty racist.
Wait, hey, I love when they say reverse racism.
Right, reverse racism. Right. You know what I mean?
So that means you're still admitting that you're racist.
Right.
Right.
You know?
You're still admitting that you are racist, but now I'm reversing
I'm
the
the
race.
bad guy,
Yeah,
because
because
I brought it
reversed
up.
it.
Right.
I
Yeah.
reversed it and put it back on your ass. I hate your ass too.
I did the same thing you did.
Yeah.
You know?
I got one for either one of these brothers. This is going more so to what they did to the so-called Native Americans,
Yeah.
but also to what they're doing to all these nations.
Yeah.
This is Psalm 55:20. He has put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant.
Right. Huh? Yeah.
Anybody got it?
Well, yeah. He signed many treaties, hundreds of treaties with the Native Americans. Right. And not just that, like you said, he did with everybody. Because not only that, they rounded some of the Native Americans and put them into slavery, put them in plantations right along with Jake. And there's some Jakes thinking that they're Judah or whatever, but they're really Gad. Right? Because they done blended them all in. So it's a lot of stuff you did to us, man. Atrocities, man.
Right. And not just that, but even the other so-called allies, man.
Scary to say, because
Yeah.
hey, those other allies are actually the ones that made the pact with them to enslave and capture Israel.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And now they've gone against the very ones that helped them to achieve that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So everybody, hey, there goes they. Behold, verse 2, behold, I have made thee small among the heathens, thou art greatly despised. You know what I mean?
Right.
And this devil is greatly despised. No matter what side of the spectrum you end up on as an Edomite, whether you're Amalek or whether you're, the Spaniards or whoever, whatever part of that spectrum, because we understand Esau had several sons. He didn't just have one son.
No.
And that grandson produced. No.
Yeah, tribes.
Amalek is the chief house.
Right.
But
Yeah,
there's
tribes.
many tribes of Esau, man.
Yeah,
Same way with Jacob.
even like you said, the situation that they had with Moab, you do the most amount of trading with Moab, but yet you're about to go to war, you ready to go to war with Moab. I mean, that would make sense. You do so much trading with that person, but like you said, if you're a friend with, hey, you better watch out.
Hey, the busting part is they for the longest they couldn't even get back to the space station without the Russians giving them a ride. But now I don't know if Elon has come up with the ability to get to that point as well now. But like I think they still are dependent, even though they talk all of that shit and ready to go to war with. You still need them to get back to where you got to be at, and they still deal with them on a shitload of issues. They just keep the America, and this helps keep the masses in a constant state of stupidity and fear. You know what I mean? Always thinking you're on the edge of war and shit, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But you are. You just, it's not like they make it perceive it to be. And that's why, hey, the scripture tells us, that rumors and wars and rumors, because we understand, hey, these things cannot take place fully until other things are implemented prior to that, which is what, this whole thing, hey, that MOTB. That must be implemented before Hamagatma.
Hold on, brother. You got the GNT?
No?
Get the GNT, grab
The NLT, the GNT, the BPE.
Let me finish this, brother, and I'll say it's which is that when it says by measure as you measure the time. Second Ezra,
Oh, okay.
4 and 30, start at the latter end of 36 and then reach to 37 in the Good News Translation. But let me finish this. Psalm 55 and 21. This is part of the reason why so-called America is so despised. Esau. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. It says, but war was in his heart. So it was as his mindset. It says his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yeah. And that's what he does. That's why when you sign a treaty with somebody and then turn around and go against that treaty, it's because they was handing you your ass. Gad was handing the devil his ass, and so he steady putting up treaties. Or these nations that he goes in, you know what I mean, and pretends like he's bringing good and profit to you, but really he's not.
No.
He's setting you up for the big takedown.
Yeah. But to get that real quick, brother, back this brother up, we said that one prophecy's got to come before the other one. You want to grab that?
It's Second Ezra chapter 4, verse 36.
Right, the latter part. In the GNT.
Oh yeah, in the Good News Translation, Slakia, the ark.
No. Start the latter end. It says for the Most High, wait this age, and then read 37.
Okay. For the Most High, await this age,
Has weighed this age.
and wait this age, measure the years, and numbers the days.
Right, keep going.
Nothing will be changed until time has run its
Predetermined
course.
Predetermined course. So everything made, the Lord said, what? How do you say it? I declared the end from the beginning, man. Okay, from ancient times to things still not yet done. Hey, so this is a large movie, man. Ain't one prophecy is not going to jump over the next, man. Certain things got to happen, okay, before ultimately, World War III, okay, the deliverance of the elect and the destruction of America, man. And we know that all ties in with what? The mark of the beast, man. Okay, that's got to come, and we're right there. We're right there. Okay, they just haven't made it. What's that word I'm looking? Mandatory. The water, brother. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 138 and 2, and it reads, I will worship towards thy holy temple. And that's why we turn to the east and give praise and honor and glory. And praise thy name for thy loving kindness and for thy truth. For thou hast magnified thy word above all thy name. So, hey, what he said is basically what the Most High said is going to happen. He puts that above, man, even his name.
Even his name.
If he said it, it's going to manifest itself. You know what I mean?
Am I a man that should lie?
Right.
Should I not say it and not do it?
Come on.
Hey, he's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it, and he's not gonna change that for anything or
No.
anybody,
Yeah.
not even his own name.
Yeah, I am the Lord and I do not change.
I change.
Therefore, you sons of Jacob
are not
are not consumed, man.
That's that elect.
Come on, bro.
Hey, that's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's that more sure word of promise that we have. You know what I mean? And through repentance, through faith in Yahweh Shai, through turning back to our heritage, that's that more sure word of promise. And it's going to be made manifest as these times move forward, and the rest of y'all are running around without understanding. No wisdom, no understanding, you know, because what? This truth is the stability, the wisdom and the stability of thy time. You know? And the rest of you ain't gonna have it. You're gonna be running around on the same monkey shine bullshit you always have.
Right.
But this time it's gonna be a desperation in your system.
This brother got to preach the good, but I know you got a couple. You're holding on. And Jeremiah 15 still, right? And you got this one right here. Oh, you know you got an NLT.
It's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. And in NLT, this vision is for a future time.
I should start up, brother.
Change
Start at one. Start at one.
Habakkuk
I
chapter
know
2.
it's yours, brother, but start at one. Yeah.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1 in NLT. I will climb up to my watchtower
Right.
and stand at my guard post.
On.
And I was like,
Right,
there.
well, it's like 5 minutes. You can break it down when it gets to 3, brother. But hey, what does the Lord say? I have made you watchmen.
Right.
Okay, son. So we are the guard post, man. You know, and we're bringing out this truth. What do they say? What do they say? They hate thee that rebuketh at the gate, man. You know, we're bringing out the truth of what everything is. Okay, according to the scriptures, especially when it comes to the mark of the beast. But people don't want to hear it, man.
That's right.
I was watching that Vance in Greenland.
Yeah.
And essentially, that's what our base over there in Greenland, the American base, are watchers. So when those missiles get shot, they get the first notice that it's been shot, and they can alert the ones in America here, and they think they'll be able to, you know what I mean, stop them things from coming through the window.
Right, but we know through prophecy.
Right.
That is not gonna
Ain't
work.
gonna stop shit.
No.
You know what I mean? And your watchers are gonna be like dumb dogs in that thing. You know what I mean?
Make it
You know, they ain't gonna bark.
There's gonna be so many of them, and then not to mention Satan 1 and Satan 2, which is the hypersonic, which is gonna go past your radar, which you ain't gonna be able to see. Your radar system don't pick up the hypersonic missile.
But it tells you the Lord gonna be in the missiles.
Right.
The Spirit gonna be in the missiles, man. They ain't gonna miss. It said they should not break their ranks.
Right.
Huh?
They're gonna miss.
Keep going, brother. You got it, brother. Go ahead. You got it.
There I will wait to see what the Lord says and how he will answer my
My complaint.
My
Yeah,
complaint.
because what? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let me get this. Brother. You get this. Because you brought it. You want to start at 3. So hey, because what the elect, those men of the Lord, okay, those that are serving the Lord in truth and sincerity, what are they doing? They're crying out, okay, to the Lord for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man. You see? Hey, we don't want to be here. We hate this fucking place, man. Everywhere we look, what do we see? Fucking wickedness and abomination, man. We want out of here.
if wickedness has
Exceedingly
exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
You got it now.
Verse 3, this vision is for a future time. You know, because it really is, it's going to happen. Because it says, and it describes the end.
The end of what?
Yeah.
Hey, the end of
The age.
Yeah.
Esau's solution. God. And it will be fulfilled.
It's gonna happen.
If it seems slow coming, wait patiently.
Right.
For it will surely take place. It will not be delayed.
Delayed.
Delays like
Yeah. Meaning, hey, when these things start to happen, it's gonna happen, man.
That's right.
The Lord said, "What my words shall not go out what void."
Void.
Hey, so he's gonna do it, man. The Lord said it, like the brother brought it out. His word goes above his name. Hey, the Lord if the Lord said it, he's gonna do it, man.
That's right.
Quick one to go along with what he's reading.
Okay. Hey, no one's
Micah 7 and 9.
I got that.
I will bear the indignation of Yahweh, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. You know, and that's where we're at right now, man. You know what I mean? We're pleading before the Lord, and we know, hey, we're dealing with the indignation of the Lord. You know what I mean?
Righteous
You know,
anger.
the righteous anger, and rightfully so, man. We sinned. We committed the wrongs that caused us to be in this position.
Yeah.
But hey, we have a mediator. You know what I mean? And if we are counted in that number, man, hey, he's up there advocating for us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when the time comes, he's going to bring justice, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Justice and judgment.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause we're not seeing that right now.
No.
No justice, no
No,
judgment.
oh, hell no. Oh, hell, not even, hey, this devil has no concept on justice or true judgment, but he will.
Right, but it's saying how the first step. Therefore, wrongful judgment goes forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
You got more out there.
There's always more, but that was it.
Well,
Yeah, I was trying to look for that stuff, but they were talking about bringing a facility of CERN here, but they, of course, Esau ain't trying to. But I'm just gonna pull out this. It says U.S. CERN home. It says it's just US CERN.com. Yeah, and it says U.S. CERN home. The U.S. and CERN are partnering on long baseline neutrality facilities, deep underground neutralities. Neutrinos. Yeah, neutrinos. Yeah, underground neutrinos. So basically, just saying, showing that they're in cahoots with what's going on over there in CERN, right? So they were talking about building one here, but of course it's hard to find that information. But you know, of course Esau's wiping the internet from the way he used to do things. It used to be, man, you put everything showed up, man. But
Hey,
it's
and you
even
already know too that if he's telling you about it, he's already got it.
right.
So there's no doubt that he's got it here. And I got the definition for neutrinos. And basically, that's what that damn thing does. It slams them. Neutrinos are teeny, tiny, nearly massless particles that travel at near light speed, born from violent astrophysical events like exploding stars and gamma ray bursts. They are fantastically abundant in the universe and can move as easily through lead as we move through air.
And they show you this one in that
splitting the atoms.
in that show, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They show you how.
Oh, and it was here in America.
It was in America.
Yeah.
If this dude is now telling you about it, it's because he already has it and he wants to show it.
Right.
The government has always had secret things going on that, you know what I mean?
But they gotta be prophets on the left hand side. They gotta say, we told you.
Yeah.
We didn't hide it from you. We showed you.
You know, after you already had the facility fully up and running, and now you're talking about, oh, we're gonna get it up and running.
No,
it's already up and running.
Sometimes they'll print out the thing that this is coming.
Yeah.
But they'll put it in the paper, but it'd be in the
Late
way,
night. Yeah.
or late
Crack
night
it down,
run
yeah.
shows and stuff like
Yeah.
that. They put in the way far channels, stuff
then-
that Jake don't listen to. You know they have those things where the Congress is and they just talking,
Yeah.
right?
C-SPAN. things
Yeah,
like
C-SPAN,
that,
yeah. See, the only one watch those is them weed smoking Jakes. Cause I remember when I was, hey, it's crazy. Hey, when I was in the
get up with the crack of dawn and the
yeah,
movies
and you
stuff,
watch that
you be
C-SPAN, you be
watching it,
smoking, and you be watching, you be into that shit. Like,
What
bro,
did you just say?
Yeah.
And it's crazy too,
Yeah.
like what you were saying.
Yeah.
Because if I get up sometimes, I used to. Lately, I've just been. But I'd get up like 3, 4 in the morning. And you be watching the news and you hear something on the news,
Right.
and you're like, oh, I'll catch it again later.
No,
Remember,
no,
it
yeah.
never.
Yeah,
You
it's
wind watch the same news all day. They'll never
Never say
repeat
it
it.
again, yeah.
It was a one-time thing, and they can say, no, we bought it out. You know what I mean? 3:15 in the morning on this particular, it came out. But after that, they never spoke on it again.
Right. Yeah, I remember when I was young, you know, like I was saying, when I was younger and I was in high school, I would stay up late and I'd be asking people if they ever seen those commercials. I would see that's how I knew the charagma was the charagma, right? And it was spiritual because the Lord, I can't say I knew it on my own. It had to be the Lord that showed me. But way back then, I would be late night and I would see a commercial and the thing, and like the lady had an accident. She flipped upside down. She was in a car. She was knocked out. She wasn't able to tell the medical person whether she was allergic to something. So in the end, it shows she was like, thank God I had my whatever. You know, she was indicating she had the charagma, and because she had the charagma, they were able to tell that she was allergic to certain medicines, and that's what allowed her to be able to be saved, because she was unconscious, she couldn't talk. So because they were able to swipe her hand and know what she was allergic to, so-called, they were able to save her life. And then I seen one when I was younger. I was up late, same thing, and the guy, and it was just right after the Columbine with the trench coats. The guy walks in with a trench coat, walks to the store real fast, he's grabbing things, and then they show a slow motion where like the security guard's coming right behind him, and he's like this, and you think, oh shit, he's about to get caught, and they even the way they made it slow, it made it. You forgot your thing, and I was like, what the? And as soon as he did that, I said, that's the charagma.
Well, it goes right
And
into it,
I knew that was the mark of the, you know, the mark of the beast.
And
You know what I mean?
that's the way they're going to present it, man. Something that's going to be beneficial for you, but it's really not.
Hey,
Right.
And the thing is, man, you know, they have been perfecting this thing for the, because I remember
since the 50s, really.
Right, when they started putting them in animals.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of animals with chips so you can
Yeah.
find them, and you know, all of this, and this is not, you know what I mean? And that's why it's like it's so difficult to understand why all of these people are resisting the understanding of
Right.
it. You know what I mean?
Like I
You
said
have
earlier.
to be bought off or
Right,
paid
right,
off
right.
or just
dumb.
You can't even blame it on naive, you know,
Yeah.
stupid, because it's right in your face, and they've been perfecting it.
Well, it just goes back to the Lord has blinded them.
Yeah,
But
well,
the
yeah,
election have
blinded,
obtained it.
blinded,
Right.
yeah,
Blinded, man.
yep.
They're blinded
Perfect,
by
yeah.
the money.
Greed.
You know, really go
Yeah.
back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Yeah. You know,
Yep.
you was wicked then, and you've been locked into that position.
Yeah, I think we can bring it out, brother. Just going back. His brother had a priest has been holding it, going back into the beast.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll get it. We'll get it.
Why not?
That
Bring
kind
it
of
out,
passed
bring it out.
over. Hey, bring it out.
Bring it out in the NLT.
Yeah. Let's start at the top.
The NLT.
Hey,
So
be
you
hit
want me to
though.
get it up to
Yeah,
you?
he hit though.
Well, whatever you got here.
I got it.
Go ahead.
GNT.
This Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 1, the Good News Translation.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
GNT.
Yeah,
That's GNT. That's what I said.
Okay, good.
Bring it out, brother.
Then
Bring
the
it
Lord,
out.
then the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua said unto me, even if Moses and Samuel were standing, were pleading with me, I would not show these people any mercy.
Damn.
Ooh, yeah, that does hurt.
Right.
Make them go away,
Uh-uh.
make them get out of my sight.
Damn.
Get out,
Get out of my face.
Ooh.
Verse 2.
Yeah, that's what it is. Get out of my sight. Get out of my-
You man, you got my face.
That's the Lord.
That's
That's the
almost-
Lord
that's
saying.
the
it.
Man.
Yeah. That's almost like get the fuck out of my
Yeah.
like
They
yeah,
usually
that,
just follow with a whop.
yeah, like
And that's what Jake be saying. Get out my
Open
face.
hand. Yeah. And then slap stuffing out your ass. If you still in their face.
Yeah.
Verse 2. When they ask you where they should go,
Right.
tell them that I have said some are doomed to die.
Right.
Right, there you go, man.
And that's what people gonna be
and that's,
doing, man.
and that's what we saying.
They're gonna be out of their minds. They're gonna be saying, where those men's at? Where those men's at? Where those
Right.
men's with
The garment,
the garments, the robes, the robes.
the robes, the capes. progresses and whatever they want to
Keep
go.
going, because there's designated,
Yeah.
get some of them designations out of there.
Here it goes. You got it. You got it.
I gotta know, what's the name? What's that name? What's that name
Yeah.
you're using?
Yeah, oh man.
Some are doomed to die by disease.
Ooh, by disease, right?
Yeah, by
Yeah, it's
disease.
going into the pestilence, man. Hey, that C9 is nothing compared to what the Lord's going to bring, man.
Yeah.
I'll let
Nothing.
you go on with that.
You done?
That's where they will go.
Yeah. Some going to die by the pestilence. You going?
Others are doomed to die in war.
Yeah, yeah, because hey man, like the apostles taught us, man, and they're gonna bring back and institute a draft, man, at some point.
Right,
You know, so you know you're gonna have a lot of them that are there right now, already in the military that gonna die in war, and those that are gonna be drafted, man. Going?
That's
I got
where
something for
they.
that, what you just said.
That's where they will go. Some are doomed. Yeah, some are doomed to die of salvation. No, slacking. Well, no, slacking. Starvation.
Starvation.
Yeah, starvation.
Okay, the famine.
Yeah.
All right, come.
The famine.
I'm gonna read it back again. That's where they will go. Some are doomed to die of starvation.
Huh?
I got you.
That's where they will go. Others are doomed to be taken away as prisoners.
Right, going into what the concentration camps, man. You know the going back into what is the
Concentration camps. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you're right.
That's where they will go. Verse 3. I, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, have decided that 4 terrible things will happen to them. They will be killed in war.
Yeah.
Their bodies will be dragged by dogs.
God damn it, brother.
Birds will eat them.
Right, the promise of the Lord made, man. The feast of the fowls,
Yeah.
the fowls, man. The feast for the fowls.
Yeah, a sacrifice, a feast. Yeah.
And wild animals will devour what is left over.
Man,
Beast of them, yeah.
yeah. So the going into the beast, man. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be these animals, man. They're gonna be running around, man. Ultimately.
Many things, you know, many things.
Yeah, yeah.
I got
And not
you.
only that, I was just gonna say, and cannibalism is coming back.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? So you not just have to worry about animals eating your ass. You're gonna have to worry about people you
Eating
run
your ass.
into
Well,
who's
isn't there
eating your
isn't
ass.
there a scripture that says that you're gonna take a bite out of your own arm?
Yeah.
God damn, you're gonna be eating yourself.
Yeah?
You're gonna be like, fucking you gonna do like the drumstick.
You know that because most people
Find a
are
way.
most people are right-handed,
Yeah.
right-handed
Yeah.
or left-handed. You don't really need
Yeah.
because hey, well, you might have to. If you're right-handed, you might want to get your karate in your whatever. However you know what I'm saying? So it would be the other hand. You know what I'm saying?
Jump over the head
Like
with the other.
because you know you can chop and then cook your other arm.
God damn.
I'm gonna get the definition of pine. It says to pine away simply means to fail gradually in health or vitality, or to waste away through grief, pain, hunger, etc.
And etc.
What the scripture is, it's better to die by the sword.
Lord, yeah,
Yeah, to die by famine.
pine away with, you know what I mean? Your body begins to eat itself. You know?
Like I got one real quick to back up the brother. It's super quick. It says Isaiah chapter 3 verse 25, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. Okay? So going to what he said, they're gonna have to go into the war, which is going into that draft.
Right.
What you were saying, a lot of them will get drafted, and then you got the race wars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that comes too, yeah.
Yeah.
As wars, yeah.
As war. Yeah. And of course then you have Isaiah 4 for the elect.
Hey.
Because they're gonna be it's gonna be few men, and then the only true men are gonna be the men of the Lord.
That's the latter end of the
Right. Yeah,
good
right.
three. Yeah.
It says Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1.
I should grab 3 and then go over to 1.
I'm in 3. That's
you're
why,
in 3?
yeah, that's where it happened.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Okay. Slock it.
Yeah.
Slock it.
Well, you want me? I'll just finish it out and then
Yeah,
go to
just go for it, yeah.
Okay, I'll go back to the top. It says Isaiah chapter 3 verse 25, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in a war, right? Going into what the race wars and being drafted into
being
war.
drafted overseas.
And if I could just say, these YNs, they ain't gonna get drafted. They just gonna get rounded up
Oh, yeah.
and dropped off over somewhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know
Oh,
what I
the
mean?
concentration camps.
Right.
Yeah,
Ain't gonna be no draft.
Die by the
You're
concentration camp.
gonna get put on a bus, and when you wake up, you're gonna either be in the midst of the damn a war,
Yeah.
or you're gonna be, like you said, in a concentration.
Hand your helmet, hand you a gun.
Yeah. Tell you
Fuck
go
outta
do
here.
what you like to do.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
2 weeks, only 2 weeks of training.
They ain't gonna get no training. They gonna-
Hey, that's part of the Lord's. Get out of
Yeah,
my face.
get out of my face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't gonna have no training.
Because
Why
Lord gonna
train
be
a
with them.
killer? These little niggas is killers.
Yeah.
You want go do what you think you're capable of. Do it for your country.
Yeah, hey, going into your, hey, right there it says, and her gates shall be lamented, and her gates shall lament, right, going into her men, because the men are supposed to be her protection. So being you ain't gonna have any men, there ain't gonna be no protection for you.
Right.
And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground, which is talking about Eve. And Eve is going to fall just like America. And it says America will come sit on the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, right? Going into the time that the Lord is about to come. So we need you to bring the Karagma. We need the World War III to happen,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, can I just grab what since you read that? Can I get to that one you told me to keep going?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Back in Micah 7 and verse 10, and it reads, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the street.
Right, which is going to go perfect, and the brother brings out Isaiah 4, because it says that they should not have shame anymore.
Yeah.
That's here.
Yeah.
That's not in the kingdom.
No.
That's here, man.
Right here, right here.
That's right here, right here.
Nate said in the kingdom, that's going
Well, it's gonna continue in the kingdom.
Yeah.
no, brother, that's in the kingdom.
He only got one wife.
You guys only have one wife.
And
You
he's
only
gonna-
have-
he
He a
only-
bishop.
He's a bishop.
You only gonna get one this man.
Yeah.
Hey, that would be
Hey.
ironic for that, brother.
Right.
Too, man.
Yeah,
In the
since he did
kingdom,
that, the Lord make him a eunuch,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Ooh, that would. Ooh, now you don't get.
You don't get none.
Now you can't leave.
No, you can't.
Now you can't
like
leave.
that movie,
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
A Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a classic, man.
Now you
That's a
can't.
classic.
You seen that?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
know.
the shadow?
Yes,
He ain't see it.
No, nigga, you ain't
No,
getting
not
none.
Goodfellas. A Bronx Tale.
Bronx
Tale.
Yeah.
That's like he ain't see it.
Yeah. Yeah, so Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread
Right.
and wear our own apparel,
Right.
and only let us be called by thy name
Do what?
to take away our reproach.
Right. Which is a shame. And that's
I'm gonna get that, too.
gonna be right here on this side, man. You know, these women, they're gonna be looking. Why? Because they're gonna see the men of the Lord. They have that special power, man. You know, they're gonna get the spiritual power. Okay, and we're gonna need it. How else are we gonna be able to combat what this devil's bringing?
Right.
You're gonna have to have it.
I got the definition for reproach. This is address someone in such a way as to express disapproval or disappointment. The expression of disapproval or disappointment, he gave her a look of reproach. You know, reproval, astonishment, so on and so forth. So basically, yeah, like the brother, that's shame. You know what I mean? And for protection.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to need a man of the Lord in them days.
I got something back you up, brother. Go keep talking.
So, this Maccabees, First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 26. This is the Apocrypha, which is canon, by the way. It is part of the Bible, right?
Took it out.
Whether you accept it, believe it or not, the Apocrypha is canon. It is part of the Bible. So First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 26, so that the princes and elders mourn the virgins and young men. Why you talking about YNs, right? The young men, young niggas. The young men were made feeble, and the beauty of the women was changed.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Hey, you can read that.
Right.
beauty of the women changes going
Right.
into their hair. 1-3.
Right,
Isaiah
they're
3.
not gonna have no more feminine products.
Right, right.
They're gonna stink.
Isaiah 3, yeah.
Like, you know, hey,
16, right?
yeah, they're gonna be nasty, man.
Well, I guess I was in there.
Yeah, you were in there.
Yeah.
You're right there.
Yeah,
That
you're
chapter
right
over.
there.
I'm there.
Okay, go ahead.
Isaiah 3 and 16.
I just had that.
In the NLT. It says,
G and T. Get it right.
wow. It says 15. I'm gonna start at 14. Okay. We just go right to it. All right. 16 says, moreover, Yahweh says, behold, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks
Undisciplined,
Right,
right?
right,
Body
right.
goes into undisciplined, right?
Yeah. Got that
and
problem.
wanton eyes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
walking and mincing as they go,
Yeah.
and making a tingling with their feet.
And the wanton eye is
Undisciplined.
undisciplined, and
Yep.
the wanton eye is haughty or proud, right?
Yep.
Looking
Yeah,
at
proud.
other men seductively when she's standing right next to
Right
a man.
next to you, yeah.
You know, you got a guy going this, and she's looking at him
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Like she's hungry.
Right, you know. Yeah. And now he's looking at her, you know, trying to get at
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Waiting for you to go to the
Get-
bathroom.
Yeah, get that, yeah.
We have to go to the bathroom.
This adulterous generation,
Right.
What Yahweh Shai said, this adulterous generation, right?
Yeah, well, the scripture said, "My people are foolish.
Yeah.
They do not know me. They know how to do good. No, they know how to do. They don't know how to do good,
Good.
but they're swift to do evil."
Right.
Roughly
Yeah.
paraphrasing.
Right, yeah.
What's that?
That's
Jeremiah
right.
4:22. Lock it. Probably should have just grabbed it. But
Hey,
Yeah.
so that's where I'm headed.
You're
right
gonna
now.
get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, we might as well. Since hey, we
Don't
want to
put
make sure
you-
we bring it out right. And that's part of that. Because yeah, you know, they'll wait for you to go to the bathroom so you can go get what you want.
Yeah.
You know how to do that. Play it cool. You know, be on his phone, whatever, and all that. Boom.
But she's so goddamn devious.
Yeah.
She'll pass him the note with you sitting right there.
Right, that goes right here.
You know what I mean?
Undisciplined.
Like he'll wait, he'll try, well, you know, depending on what kind of ignorant ass nigga he is, he will. Nah, he said. It says Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish.
Yeah.
They have not known me.
There it is.
They are sottish children.
Stupid.
They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil.
Wise, they have wisdom. Hey, what the scripture says, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
Yeah, they know how to mix up some crack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this amount of baking soda, this amount of, and now they got.
Turned to a
you know
goddamn
what I mean?
chemist now.
Yeah, right. Wise to do that, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Damn.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, because what did Joseph do, right? When that woman was trying to do something?
Ran out the
ran
house.
out the house.
Tore
man.
his clothes off,
Tore his
running
clothes
out the
off.
house. Yeah.
He said, I can't sin against the Lord.
Right.
And these men today, hey, they're not thinking twice about it, man.
Yeah.
They're not thinking, am I doing wrong? No, they're just doing it, man.
Hey,
That's right.
and the point with that was even with the Gentiles' wife.
Even with the
Because
Gentile
that was
wife.
the Hamite's wife.
Right.
And the Most High was showing, hey, there's no, hey,
Right.
that man's wife was his wife.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because Proverbs it says that if a man commit adultery, he lack of wisdom.
Lack of wisdom.
Right? Proverbs.
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and pass my brother up. I'm gonna read the same thing, but in the Good News translation. Isaiah, Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22 in the Good News translation, right?
Studio.
The Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai says, my people are stupid.
There you go. Yeah, it's straight. Yeah.
That's right. They don't know me. They are like foolish children. They have no understanding. They are, like I said, what brother?
Experts.
They are experts at doing what is evil.
Yeah.
Right, there you go. There you go.
Hey, they have surpassed the wicked.
Deeds of the wicked.
That's
Huh?
right.
Yeah.
But failures at doing what is good.
Yeah, there are failures that doing what is good.
Go back to that 3. Isaiah 3.
Isaiah 3 and what?
3 and 16. Use that. For the things where you want to start switching the topic. We on the thing.
Yeah, we gotta get back to We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that right now. But it all ties in, man. It's all part of you know, the system that the devil has put forth, man. You know, he wants total control. You know, even if you know, you want to get with the woman, he wants to control that as well. Getting out of that.
I'll be coming over your planet in the kingdom of churches. Yeah, you got that one too.
Bring it out, bring it out.
What do you want, Isaiah?
Let's go to Africa.
Isaiah 3?
Yeah.
We're finishing up.
Let's get that.
So we can finish that, and then
We'll go back to
Three and what?
Revelation 13.
I know where you left off at. 'Cause you
I wasn't in Isaiah 3.
You're 3 and 15.
Verse 15, yeah.
14, Isaiah 14. I thought.
No, 3.
Oh, you were 3 and 15.
Start 14. Start 14.
All right, so we're gonna keep walking and then we take this West Side Street.
It says, Isaiah 3 and 13. Yahweh standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people.
No, 3. Should be 3. Should be 3. No, it's Isaiah 3 talking about
I think you're
That's 16.
the blue Bible, the blue letters bugging out. Huh?
Yeah, your thing's yeah. It should go into
Isaiah, I was in 14.
nope, it says narrowly
Yeah,
look upon
right.
nope.
That's where I was
No,
reading. They shall
no,
they
no,
that
no.
see
We're
thee
talking
shall
about the
narrowly
women.
look
No, we're
upon
talking about
thee.
the women. We were on the women.
Oh, that was Micah.
No, not Michael. That's Isaiah.
But it's down more, brother. Started at 16.
Start at 16.
Started at 16. Yeah, you were right. That was the right one. 14. But started at 16, right?
Isaiah 14 and 16?
Yeah. No, 3 and 16.
3 and 16?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Go to 16, bro. Off the shot.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
You want it in the NLT?
It don't matter.
Yeah, I wasn't in the blue letter with this one. That's what it was. It says Isaiah 3 and 16. It says, moreover, Yahweh says, because the daughters of Zion are haughty,
Right.
and walk with stretched forth neck and wanton eyes,
Undisciplined.
walking and mincing as they go, and making a tingling with their feet.
Right. They got all that jewelry.
Yeah.
It says, wherefore, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, will smite with a scab, alopecia, the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
Right. Which goes to show you who they're speaking about, man.
Right?
There's no other.
Don't make fun of me. I just my
Hey,
alopecia.
that million ball and you got alopecia.
And you got them women over there. And the appetite women.
Right, they shave up, right,
you get
right.
wigs.
Yeah, you know,
Trying to fake the
Trying
fun.
to fake the funk.
Yeah.
you're not real. It says, therefore, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. And Yahweh will discover their secret parts.
They had strip clubs. They wear scantily clad clothes, and then what is it? Basically, we're gonna see who you are in these last days, because now you're gonna know, hey, you ain't gonna be in that. I could do bad all by myself, because you're gonna know by yourself. It's gonna be wild beasts and wild men out here, man. There's gonna be all sorts of things, so you ain't gonna be able to just, that's okay. I'll call 9. Ain't gonna be no 911.
Hey,
So
what
we're gonna discover who you really are. You're gonna get humble. You're gonna get some all that feminism is gonna go out the window in 10 seconds.
What was that the priest was doing too. They had it was something like they could discover if you were being in whoredom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
they
water.
use the water,
Yeah, and a lot of these
The rot.
suffer
Rot,
from
yeah,
that
rot.
right now. A
The
lot of
rot.
our women suffer from that rot
What
right
is that
now.
called? That's called
I'm trying to think of what it
I know what you're
has
talking
a current name.
yeah, it has a
for it,
name. I forget
You
what
know,
it is.
but a lot of them are suffering from that.
We
because
call it
of
college cheese.
Cottage
Yeah.
cheese, yeah,
Yeah.
cottage cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they get that
Yeah.
the nasty thing.
nasty.
You
Yeah.
can see it when yeah. That means that they're whores, man.
Yeah. Like I said,
Right
a
in
lot
the
of
thighs
them
and
are
the
suffering
legs.
from it right
Stre-
now.
Well, yeah,
You know,
their body
resembling.
stretched out. Yeah,
Yeah, it's showing.
yeah.
And the women, and they're not even fat women either.
No, and they're not ashamed of it
No,
either.
no.
You know what I mean? That's there's no shame in them over it. It says, in that day, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments
Right. You see that?
about their feet,
Right. Oh, keep going. That's right.
and their cows, and their round tires like the moon.
Yeah, the earrings, round tires like the moon, the big hoop earrings, showing you that's Eve. Eve, Eve one made it popular, but of course, the Latin tribes took, they started wearing the big hoop earrings and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and
going
it-
into the tribes.
In
they
the
wanted-
NLT, it says, on that day of judgment, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, will strip away everything that makes her beautiful.
Right, yeah.
Ornaments, headbands, crescent necklaces, earrings, bracelets, and veils.
Right, right.
Scarves, ankle bracelets, sashes, perfumes, and charms.
And weaves.
Yeah.
But they didn't have a name for that back then. But yeah, and you might as well throw in and weaves. You're gonna have your weaves or wigs
Yeah.
in that day, man.
That would be full allocation.
Yeah.
It says rings, jewels, party clothes, gowns, capes, and purses, mirrors, fine linen, garments, head ornaments, and shawls. Instead of smelling of sweet perfumes, she will stink.
Right. Going back to
No
what
more-
I will discover their secret parts.
Yeah, no more summer's eve.
The panocha, man.
No more-
Yeah. Hey, it's gonna stink, man.
There's a bump to it.
No more
Not a
summer's
good
eve.
bump.
None of these things that you should have to smell good.
She will
Right,
wear a
so-
rope for sash, and her elegant hair will fall out.
Oh, there you go. No more weaves. No more weaves. No more be weavable.
She will wear rough burlap instead of rich robes.
Right. It's going into they're gonna be in mourning.
Right, that going into what it said over here. She said what I read earlier. She said she would wear her own clothes, her own garments. She's gonna wear. Let me go back to
Apparel.
her own apparel.
Eat her own food, eat her own bread, and wear her own apparel. Just let
Yeah.
her be called by thy name to take away her reproach.
Yeah, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, "We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel." So that's what he just read.
Right.
She's gonna instead of nice good thing, it's gonna be what? A rough what?
It says she will wear rough burlap instead of rich robes.
Yes. See?
Shame will replace her beauty.
Right, and that's what's going to happen to our women, right? Because our women are supposed to be on our side, right? But our women trust this modern world, right? Feminism, things like that, that lift them up, right? But, yeah.
There you
All right,
go.
there you go. There we go there. Right? She got this, she broke this brother right here. That shows.
That was
picture.
dead at you.
She was looking at you.
I think she looked at everybody in the eyes.
No, she looked at this brother, bro. She stopped because of you.
No.
She stopped right here looking at you.
Stop dead lined
She
up
chose
with
you.
your
She was like, I want that. That's my king.
Hey,
That's my
hey.
king. That's my king.
I mean, I ain't afraid of her now.
No,
you know what I mean?
It said 7 women. That's complete number, brother. That
Long
might be one.
As long as she can deal with the other 6.
Yeah.
Okay, come.
It says that
bro,
the
come on,
minute,
it-
yeah, that was it right there.
It could be
though.
20, it could be 30.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
go back to
For her, it's the other 6.
Complete number, bro.
Yeah.
Let me finish
Nah,
this.
it's- hey,
She was all right.
Maybe 1 out of 7 today.
Yeah.
and 7 out of 7 tomorrow.
Okay.
And that order ain't gonna stay. It's because you arrived first, don't mean you stay first.
She seen
We
that light.
got to see what you bring to the table.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Everything's going. Hey, because in this world, that's how Eve did. Everything was conditional. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
And that's hey, we're gonna have that same sentiment.
And that's the song, bro.
Right?
Who's that? George Wiley?
No,
Rita.
Janet
Janet Jackson?
Janet Jackson, yeah. Janet Jackson, yeah.
I don't know why I thought George Wiley.
Yeah, Janet Jackson, yeah.
Oh.
And that's we're gonna have them same sentiments too. Hey, what can you do for me? What have you done for me lately? Where do you
It's just a
at?
return of the old.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you know, because hey, now this world is upside down.
Right.
Where women have surpassed the men, where we,
Right.
you know, she's now looked at as the prize.
Right.
But that prize is starting to show its stank.
No, the man of the prize, man.
Right, yeah.
Right.
The man, the Lord, the man more precious than fine gold.
Man of the Lord.
A man of the Lord, yeah.
Right, right.
A man of the Lord, yeah. Of the elect.
Yeah.
A man that's the elect is going to be more precious than fine gold. Let me finish this out. It says, First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 26, so that the princes and the elders mourned, and the virgins and young men were made feeble, and the beauty of the woman was changed. Even the bridegroom took up lamentations, and she that sought the marriage chamber was in heaviness, and the land also was moved for the inhabitants thereof, and all the house of Jacob were covered with confusion. Right? Because look, that was at that time when the Greeks took over. But the Lord showed you there, like the Lord said, there's nothing new under the sun. That was the Greeks. There were Edomites then. Then you have 70 AD, which are the Edomites, and then you're gonna have now, which is gonna be all over again the same thing, and you're gonna be in confusion. You're gonna bring our women low, and a lot of you jakes, you're gonna have heaviness.
Right.
You're gonna be, hey, like you said, you're gonna get taken off the war. You're gonna die in the race wars or taken off the concentration camps.
Right.
You get eaten by wild beasts,
Right.
like this brother pulled out.
Right.
All sorts of things are gonna start happening, man. And then this place is gonna be nothing but an array of confusion.
Yeah, because they're right back in that Greco-Roman mindset. You know, going into the Renaissance period, man, which is now Esau, he's in control, okay, and you know, the roots is getting ready to end, man. Well, go ahead and go back, brother, to Habakkuk, get finished off there.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine.
And dressing by wine, yep. He went into that philosophy, all the, you know, all the bullshit he pushes. Going,
He is a proud man,
right?
neither keepeth at home,
Right, we mentioned that, the bases, the embassies. Keep going.
who enlargeth his desire as hell,
Right,
and is as death,
right.
and cannot be satisfied.
Can't be satisfied, man. No matter how many resources he has, he always wants more, man. He wants it all. That's why he goes into these nations. You know, like brother said, they can't refuse what they bring to the table, man.
Right.
They do that, and then they set up their.
Now you got a problem.
Yeah, now there's a problem.
Now you got a problem.
They set up their puppet leaders. They bring in their economic hitman. Okay, this is what they do, man. You going?
Democracy
Hey, first they start with the guy that asks you nicely. Then they had a guy that asks you aggressively.
Yeah,
Then they got the guy that comes in and starts moving aggressively.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can't do nothing about it.
That's about it. What's going on?
Come. And as and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathering unto him all nations,
Right.
and
Keep it.
unto him all people.
Right, this is going into what he wants, man. Total control, okay, of everything. That's why he's gonna bring in that mark of the beast, which is the microchip.
And look at Salaki. I was just
No, go
thinking,
ahead.
look at what he's doing to Zelensky. Zelensky doesn't even have all of Ukraine anymore, but this devil over here is threatening him for his rare earth minerals.
Oh, yeah.
But Russia is already in possession of a whole ass portion of Ukraine.
Right.
You think they just going to be, well, you bargained with Zelensky so you can come into our territory and take what? No, I get it. You know what I mean? But that's how this devil gets down. He's all up in somebody else's area, fighting to get their rare earth, their supplies, their things.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He wants to be right there in Russia's backyard. Man.
Right. You know? And he thinks, hey, how many people have had to have it proven to them you're not going up in there and messing with them guys? You know what I mean? Them Russians,
He's not messing around, man.
no, that dude is ex-KJV, which means he all don't fuck around.
No.
You think you belong to the NFC crew. Hey, that dude, hey, shit.
Hey, brother, can you grab? Let's just get back, because we all that just came, right back to where, hey, this man wants everything. He wants to control everything. So let's go to Revelation 13 and 16. Bro.
Oh, let me get one.
All right, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. And we're gonna need the definition of rock, scrapping, go into all that real quick.
What's it? That's
Well, just go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Says this is Revelations 13 and 16. You want KJV or NLT?
KJV.
Says in the KJV, and he causeth all, both small and great,
Right.
rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Right. When you go into that word mark, can you get it from here, brother?
Yeah.
We'll get the definition of mark, because that's what they're going to do, man. They're going to cause them, by putting the people in a very desperate situation. You see that people are going to feel like they don't have a choice. Really, they don't. It's either those that are following Yahweh Shem Yoshai, which are going to be covered, by the Lord, and those that are not, hey, you're going to be asked out, man. You're going to be able to eat, you ain't going to be able to drink, you ain't going to be able to do anything. Without that, we'll say he had the mark.
This is Strong's G 5480, Karakma, and it reads, a stamp or imprinted mark
Right.
of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist.
But we know what the scripture says, there are many antichrists. So all those that are against the Lord, and it's true, hey, you're antichrist, man.
The whole Christian religion.
Yeah. Yeah. All that. All of it. Well, just not Christian, but that's a big part of it.
Islam.
Everything.
Yeah. Buddhist. The whole kit and caboodle. It says, B, the mark branded upon horses, thing carved, sculptured, graven work of idolatrous images.
Right. Going into what? It's an idol, man. It's an idol. So when you're worshiping, this man, and this system, basically you're worshiping an idol, man. Okay? And what they're going to do is they're going to go under the skin. It's going to be a device, a microchip, that's going to be put under the skin so they can have what? Total surveillance.
right. Because it goes into something carved, right? It's
Something carved, yeah.
Something carved, and when you go into that, they have a laser thing that actually carves the information on the grain of rice.
Right.
So it's actually carved, and then they carve you and put it in. So it's a thing carved. That's why he's saying it's an idol. Right? It's setting, propping something else up over the Most High. So you're gonna have to go to your enemy for what, like the scripture says, for nakedness, for thirst, and the want of all things. So you're saying, hey, I'm okay with this being my master. Going back to what you said before, you want the digital all, saying, hey, well, this is the only way I can get the thirst and basically the thirst, the hunger, and the want of all things. Only way I can get it is by getting that digital all, man. By getting that item.
Have them use that palisade
Right.
prick your
Right.
ass,
Right.
and
Yeah.
inject you
Mhm.
with that
Right.
damn thing.
Right, gun.
Okay, go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep,
And then
a little bit more.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
no, I'm gonna let you finish it. Cause let me do this, cause this goes right into what you were saying. Cause this goes what I was trying to bring out. Cause the ones who gonna get infected by that the most is what the women, right? Yeah, the ones who gonna get affected by that is mostly what is the women, right? So this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 2. Turn aside the needy. And that's Esau, man. He turns away the needy, man. He turns away the right to the needy and really dealing with the elect, right?
Mhm.
It says the needy from judgment and take away the rights of the poor of my people, right? Which are the Israelites, right? Starting with the elect. That the widows may be a prey, right?
Right,
Going
right.
into what they're going to be using, because mostly what we're going into, women are going to be in trouble in these last days.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Women are going to be the most. When all hell breaks loose, women are going to need a man, and really you're going to need a righteous man. You're going to need a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Right.
And a lot of people say that they're believers, but every man ain't a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Right.
Even some of these other camps.
Yeah, it's gonna prove it more that they are the weaker vessel.
Right.
You know, a woman, she can't fight off 3 men. No, a man can. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that, you know, sometimes it's not
tough, but
it's
yeah, you
tough,
can do
but
it, it can be done.
You can fight back.
And Big Shirley can't prevent run out of air.
Come on.
This is verse 18. I'm going to jump over to the
Hold on, hold on, a
NLT.
little bit more. I got a little bit more. It's small. It's little. It says that the widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Going into who they are attacked. Because what did the chick tell her husband at the grocery store when she said the military gave her the chip? She said the baby can't get it, but when he turns 3, she's gonna give it to the baby,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
You seen that video?
Well, going back to that, going back to what it said, it's an idol. You brought it up before.
Right.
You brought it up before, yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to it's an idol. This has now become, that's going to become their Jesus Christ, man. Okay, they think that they're gonna be able to prolong, okay, whatever they got for what, a week, a month, whatever it is, and it's just to their detriment, man.
Yeah, because they'll have to lean on it for
They
the
got to
one
lean-
of all
They're gonna
things.
get God, no?
Yeah.
You know, nothing is going to move. Hey,
And the first
living,
one attacking the
your
women.
food, yeah. And they're the easiest ones to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what's she going to do? She's going to panic all the time.
Who
They should be.
About the baby.
And then she's gonna lean on Jake and try to get Jake in the
Oh,
first
yeah.
trip. To Jake to
Just like Adam and Eve.
Eve, right?
He beguiled the serpent. Yeah, beguiled the Eve, man, the woman. He didn't go to the man.
Nah, he didn't go to Adam. He went to her, and it had her
Yeah,
get to him,
get to him.
right?
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of these Jakes are, because a lot of these Jakes are into feminism, right?
Worship the woman.
They worship the woman, man.
And that's because, all of that was by design as well. Because what? They put the man out the house. Then they made it easier, because the woman, she couldn't get welfare unless if the man was there. So that just motivated and inspired them to push that type of imbalance. And then, as time went on, she fought, she argued, she fights. The man don't want to be bothered with her anyway. And she can always lean on Esau. She don't have to lean on the man. If he's supplying and taking care of shit, she can be quick to tell him, I don't need you. Why? Because she can go to the government and suck on the government tit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they don't need a man.
Don't need a man.
But the time is coming, especially under DJ Trump. He's cutting that tit off. And these women is getting ready to be in a horrible case, man.
They gonna be in trouble.
You
They
ain't
be
gonna
in trouble.
have that, right? You ain't gonna be able to tell your man, I don't need you. Because there ain't gonna be another tit for you to suck on.
We brought it up. 7 women to take hold of one man.
Yeah, so I got one real quick. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 10. Many days and years
You careless women.
shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vengeance shall fail, and the gathering shall not come.
Yeah, jump up to one, brother.
You mean 2?
2.
Yeah.
We can start at 1, but yeah, just do a point. Go to 2.
It says Isaiah chapter 32, verse 2, and a man shall be as a hiding place
Yeah, there it is.
from the wind and a covert from the tempest,
Right.
as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
Right, and that's speaking by right here, so-called America, to start off with, man. Babylon the Great, man. Hey, the women gonna need a covering, man. They're gonna need a man to protect them, okay, in the times that are coming. They ain't gonna be able to do it on their own. Yeah, keep going at Karagma, and then we're gonna jump to the blue words. We're gonna get to something else.
Yeah, that.
Oh, okay.
So Revelation 13 and 18.
No.
You already had me. I was reading.
You read?
No man might buy or sell that he has a mark.
No, we didn't get there. We're in that word Karagma, but
The mark, right?
yeah, 16. On 16.
Okay, it came up again.
Start at 15, you might as well. And then go to 16, and then work
It says
Yeah.
Revelation 13 and then 15, and he had power
Right.
to give life unto the image of the beast,
Right. Keep going.
that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Going to the AI,
Right.
all the stuff that they're doing, changing
Right.
everything. Because before they just had the draconian laws and they just had soldiers, but now they're talking about having robot police. They already showing, I forgot what city they said, they're already deploying robot policemen, right?
China
So-
has that already.
Hey,
Right.
Get that
That-
word killed, brother.
So, so these things are gonna, it's gonna start speaking, right?
Mhm.
They're not. It's not just gonna be a regular, just, you know,
Rumor.
yeah, like a rumor, yeah.
No, man.
You know, because you know how, like, even right now, the police don't even know all the laws, because the laws are always constantly being changed and doing all these different things. But you put that in an AI, which is a computer, it can pull up every law, everything instantaneously, and know what law you're gonna break. So that's what AI is about to do. So you're gonna lose all control, all power is about to be lost. You're gonna have no freedoms.
So she's
right?
like,
No freedoms, because AI is gonna take away all your freedom. It's gonna speak to you.
Said
Right?
no more the illusion of freedom.
Right, no
That's
more
really
illusion,
all
yeah,
these people
yeah,
have.
yeah,
an
illusion of freedom, yeah.
Of freedom.
It's not real.
It's not real.
Not
No,
real.
not at all. This is to kill. It's translation apatio. Verb, and it reads to kill in
Right.
any way, whatever.
Right.
To destroy, Salakia. It's Strong's G 615. It's to kill in any way,
Right.
whatever. To destroy,
Right.
to allow to perish,
Right.
which is, you know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
going to
the
allow
first-
you
the First
to
Amendment.
die if you don't
Right.
take it.
But
you
it's
know,
but it
you
said
know?
to kill everything, so it's gonna kill your First Amendment, it's gonna kill all your so-called
Everything,
rights,
all of
it's
it.
gonna kill everything, it's gonna kill you if you don't obey. Hey, everything is about to change completely, man.
It's going to remove that
And-
illusion. Yeah.
It's gonna remove that illusion.
I believe it also says to make separate. So not only are they going to kill you physically, but they're going to
Separate the
you-
families, yeah.
separate you from society.
Society,
man.
oh yeah. Right.
It says metaphorically to extinguish, abolish. That's, to inflict mortal death, to deprive of spiritual life, and procure eternal misery in hell. You know,
Yeah.
we know,
Condition.
Condition, yeah. It doesn't-
Strong definition, to kill outright,
What
figuratively.
about the root word? The root word?
I'm about to I'm getting down here. Kill,
What?
put to death, Greek lexicon.
Maybe the word I was thinking is in Revelation 20 and 4. It could be.
G575. The root word apao, and it's of separation,
Yeah, it is.
local separation.
There it is. Yeah.
after verbs of motion from a place, i.e., of departing, of fleeing, of separation of a part from the whole,
Yeah.
whereof a whole, some part is taken, of any kind of separation of one thing from another, by which the
Yeah.
union of fellowship of the two is destroyed. So yeah, that's gonna separate you from your maker.
Right. Well, they're also gonna, like I said, they're gonna separate
Separate
you
society.
society, man.
Yeah,
You don't take that mark, okay? Hey, you gonna be asked
Oh.
out, man.
Right, yeah, because if you can't go to the store.
Well, it's gonna take-
Yeah,
yeah,
because they were doing that during the CV-19. No shot, no shop. Right?
But it gets worse though, because what? No mark, no rent.
Right,
No
yeah.
rent, no home to live in.
Right.
No mark, no fuel for your car. No
Right.
mark, no electricity. No mark, and no food. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be, encouraged upon you with subtlety to get it. You know what I mean? You want to eat,
It's your own choice. But it's your own choice.
but it's your choice. You hungry? You know what I mean?
Right. I had almost got it mixed up with Revelation 24, which says thou shalt be beheaded. Which I mean, they're literally gonna behead people. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
the
So
guillotine is
that's
back,
those martyrs.
you know.
Okay. But yeah, killed. Yeah, to make not just physically killed, but they're gonna separate you, okay, from the rest of the people, man. Why? Because the rest of the people, they're gonna take that damn mark, man.
Willingly. And many of them are running to it now, but the influence for the rest is going to be, you know what I mean? It's going to be very simplistic. Because number one, your teachers have not taught you to avoid it. You know, they have not prepared you. They have not prepared you for what to do and how to do it in that time. You know what I mean? You're going to be left out in the cold. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah, that's us. 7 churches, yeah. Menorah, yeah. We're the Israelites. We're the Israelite. Well, there's no such thing as J. The letter J is only 4,500. The letter J is only 4,500 years old. That's a newly created word. The guy who created it was Giorgio Trissino. What was it? In
1526.
In 1526, Giorgio Trissino created the letter J. It's a elongated I. It's created. It's made up. The Lord is a Hebrew. He came. His name is Yahushua. So that thing was barely created. Like, right? So it's a newly created thing.
About the devil too.
Yeah.
Say, lift that one up. Hey, get that one there.
This one there?
You know what I mean?
No, this is another one.
Yeah, that one more than the picture.
Okay, go ahead.
Struck me right.
Hey, lady.
Right.
Hey, lady.
Because I'm Jewish.
Hey, lady.
Okay, well,
Hey, lady.
What are we talking about?
What,
You're
the real Israelites. We're talking about the real Israelites. So people say that they're Jewish. Ish is a
I'm
stuff.
kind of Jewish.
Yeah, Jewish means
I
what?
got a mix.
What is
Eh,
you bitch?
What did ish mean?
Means I got
What does
No.
ish mean?
half and not all the things. That's what I
Go
am.
back in your education. What does
Yeah.
ISH on the end of anything
I don't
mean?
know. What does it mean?
Something like pertaining to,
Yes.
but not that.
Oh, but I'm that. I just have to tell you because that's me.
Through your father?
Maybe you
What
could
are we
be.
gonna
Because
say?
even
Who
even
you are?
even some
well, you could be.
you could be because we're scattered all
Yeah,
over
we're
the
not.
world.
Yeah.
All right,
Right,
so
so
what are you
we're
guys
not.
trying to tell me?
We're trying to tell you the
me
truth.
what you say because I'm
Okay.
going to hear you.
There's,
Okay.
there's real and then
Okay, if you want to do it,
Yeah, tell me.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Go on.
Okay.
Break it up. Break it up.
What do you
I'm probably the only
what do you
girl
wanna know?
today that's going to listen to you. So
What do you
tell me.
want? What do you want to know?
No,
Tell me
we got
what-
the angels to listen to us.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
Tell me what you're here to say.
But we're here to bring out the truth. Okay, that these people here, okay, are the true Israelites according to the scriptures.
Okay.
Now this is just, well, the thing is that Israelites were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. But this is basically like a talking point. Okay, but it's
Ezekiel
basically
37,
yeah,
that
it goes
stick.
into the stick. Okay,
From
being brought back
brought
together.
back together.
the original.
12 tribes.
The
See,
original
there's
12
not
tribes.
just the tribe or the house of Jewish. Where is Ephraim? Where is Manasseh?
Right.
Where is Gad? Where is Zebulun? How is it that just Jewish
three tribes.
went back to the land? No, not even 3 tribes, just Jewish and some Levi
No,
is
say
so-called
Benjamin, too.
sprinkling there.
They'll say they're Benjamin.
But where's Benjamin? Where is
You know what I love the
Manasseh?
most about
Where
what I
is
see
Gad?
right this very second is that we have opinions and we have things.
Well,
And we have
according
Well,
to
no
the
such
scripture,
thing,
there's
there's no such
no
thing.
such
Right?
thing. It's either the truth or not the truth.
Oh,
Right. The truth or a lie.
My friend's probably gonna have a fit because she didn't live through us.
Should be
But I
alright.
am. I'm in the world religion.
This is not a religion though. It's a heritage. It's a bloodline.
This is
Well, I'm a bloodline.
okay.
Right.
What does your father go back to? What's your
My
father?
father is not Jewish,
What is
but
it? Well,
my
that's
mother
cool.
is, and
Right,
it goes
that's different than the
99.9%.
We'll get that in
all the
numbers.
way.
Yeah, get that. They're determined by
But
the
my
house
dad
that they
is
father.
not.
One
See,
in what,
yeah,
26?
your
26?
heritage is determined by your father.
No, not according to
Numbers.
the Jewish.
Yeah, Numbers,
It's
the book of Numbers.
According to our mother.
Yes,
I believe
that's
it's
because that's
46.
Oh,
No, it's
simply put.
Oh, 1 and 2.
No, it's
It
not.
comes out of the
you
Babylonian
never know
Talmud.
who the
118,
real father
118.
is, right?
What?
You never know who the real father is. That's why the Jews say that the mother, it's always according
No.
to the mother.
Now,
No, the father-
Jewish
You never know
say
who
that.
the
Look,
father
according to the
is.
scripture,
The
listen to
Jewish
this.
say that.
Listen to
Oh,
this. Listen
oh.
to this. According to the scripture.
This is Numbers chapter. This is Numbers chapter
Tell me.
1,
Bring it up.
verse 18. They assembled all the congregation together in the first day of the second month, and they declare their pedigree after their families by the house of their fathers.
It's not according to the mother. It's according to the father.
From where is that from?
Numbers.
The book of Numbers.
From the Old Testament.
Old Testament.
You got
Oh,
it.
yeah, you got it.
Yeah, we teach both out of the New Testament and the Old Testament. You gotta have both.
All right, now I better go. She's gonna
See?
take my ass. But
Okay.
I love you guys.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Been
You
trying to
dropped
tell
it.
you
Oh,
to
I
drop
dropped
it,
it.
but you've been ignoring me.
You guys.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Don't just put that back. Shake it off.
I don't gotta shake anything.
Shake it off.
That's all right.
Yeah. Drop it on the ground.
She might be an Israelite.
Might be an Israelite.
But she be mine.
No, you gotta shake
Now
some.
you
You
get
gotta
the
shake
big
some for that.
Hey, see what happens though? Anytime the scriptures start coming out, they leave.
Right.
Because she was talking about opinions. That we don't base nothing on opinions or on emotions. No, it's the truth or it's a lie. There's no lie in the truth. Where are we at, man? Where we gonna go, man? Hey, you're in Caragma. Get the root word, brother, Caracas. We're gonna go right through that real quick. Because
You want me to go back to this?
yeah, go to the word Caragma, then you get the root word, which would be Carax, and then read the definition of that, and then we'll get the graphle as well.
Go back down to 16.
Yeah. Go to 16.
You want the root.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's what happens, man. Anytime the scripture starts, she said she said she believes in what? Religion, world religion, whatever. But anytime the scripture starts coming out, then all of a sudden, they don't want to hear no more. They leave.
You want me to get the root for this?
Yeah, for
All
Caragma.
right, so this is Caragma. The root is Strong's G5482. Carax, masculine noun. A pale or stake, a
Yeah.
palisade.
All right.
A palisade or rampart.
Right.
You know, and those are
Yeah.
those spikes they use.
Just make trenches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To build that wall around Jerusalem.
Right.
You know?
Right. And that's basically what they're gonna do to you, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Pierce
make a trench.
through, yeah.
It's like building a wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Trench.
But yeah, it's gonna be it's a digital wall.
Right.
Right? Because I was looking at a thing they was showing how even the border, the thing they was showing that Trump keep talking about a wall, but notice he hasn't been talking about a wall lately. It's because they basically got him in, and not to mention the wall is going to be digital. There's going to be no need for anything else. Now they're going to know where you cross in or cross out. It's all going to be digital.
And the brother from Texas just did the video too on the currency or the government. Now they get ready to get rid of all of the regular money, and everything's going to go on the blockchain, so they can see where money is being sent to and all of that. Trump just signed that into legislation.
Well, just look at that. What did they do to that? They cut into the street. What did they make? What is it? A trench. They got a trench there. You can't see what the camera's facing the other way, but it's right there, man. So that they're gonna cut into you, man. That's the point that we're getting into. It's not gonna be, you know, 'cause a lot of people like to think that the mark is some type of spiritual mark, or what is the IUIC said, it's sin in all its forms. No, man. It's gonna be something physical, okay, that this devil's gonna put in you, man.
It's an embargo, or
Yeah.
have they moved on from that?
I don't
They
know.
moved on for that. They just say sin because you know
Yeah, man.
that's some of those things you can just throw in the air. You know, and if you just say sin, you can, you know, and there's no way that you can just prove it.
Right,
So
right.
you got, and then you got your zombies. They're just gonna follow along with it, right? Because there ain't no way to actually prove it. You know, so you can just say a bunch of, you know, invisible, like Esau, man. Just say a bunch of invisible shit.
Right.
You know, and that's what kind of led me disarray with Christianity before coming into the truth. Because I started praying to the Lord, like, Lord, I believe in you, but there's something, if you say your children as numerous as the stars, where's that at?
Right.
And if you say this and this that, well, where's that at? Where's the things that's tangible, right? And we know this thing is supposed to be spiritual, but there has to be some tangible things to say that this is real. And see, and then once you come and you actually see the chart, when you come and see the chart and you get the understanding of Genesis, what is it? Genesis 40.
Yeah.
Is it 40? When it goes into the breakdown, when Jacob gave his sons the prophecies of what should happen to him in the end.
49.
49, yeah,
Yeah,
Genesis 49, like, yeah, Genesis 49, and you get the breakdown, understand the Genesis 49, then you actually understand, okay, yeah, this thing is there is something real about this. It ain't just something made up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, 'cause it matches up. It matches up.
Right. And you match that up with, like you said, Ezekiel 37. Well, what happened, obviously we were in confusion. We're in the dust. We didn't know. And now we've woken up.
47.
37. Ezekiel
Oh,
37.
going into the dry bones.
Yeah, going into the dry
Okay,
bones.
okay.
Ezekiel 37, going into the dry bones, saying, hey, now that we woke up and now we know who we are, now we got that breath, right? Right? Wanting to be quickened, right? The breath, right? So with that, hey man, bro,
Yeah.
it all lines up.
Right, tells you in 2nd Ezra, the 3rd chapter. Then Adam became a living soul.
Right.
Because now he had that breath, man. He wasn't just walking around, but, you know.
I believe.
Yeah.
I think God. I don't know.
You know.
I don't know where it's at, but there has to be a God. There has to be a children of Israel, but I don't know who they are. It must be us. Well, that's where they have to just say, where somebody was like, well, where are the children of Israel at? Well, okay, well, it got to be the church. Just throwing it. Something that you can't even prove, but you're just throwing it out there, and people go, oh, okay, that makes sense, because that's something they want to be a part of. Of course, you want to be the children of Israel. They can get the blessing, get heaven, all the great things. So when
Yeah, we're already that far. Well, let's go through this and then we'll close it out. I want to just get through that. Rick Karaks, then we're going to Raffle, and then we'll get the Kaisai, and we'll go into that stigma real quick.
So I already read the Pale, Stake, Palisade,
Fine.
Rampart. Pales between which earth, stone, trees, and timber are heaped and packed together.
Right, is that it for that?
Yeah, that's it. for,
Okay, go into the Raffle now. Go into that root word of Karak.
Root word, which is G1125. Gone. So this is Strong's G1125, Raffle. And it is to write with reference to the form of the letters, to delineate or form letters on a tablet, parchment, paper, or other material, and that's what you were talking about, the
Right.
laser beam that'll be writing in the information on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna have everything. It's gonna have your medical
All of it.
information,
Medical
your
and-
dental, your everything.
your arrest record,
criminal
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 record.
record. Yeah, everything's gonna be on there. man.
And the ability to shut you on and off as they so need.
Right.
Working with you?
This man is obese. They're not gonna allow him to get so much groceries. Or hey, they ain't gonna allow you to get no damn ice cream or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Concubine.
Yeah, I claim that.
Go ahead, go.
To express in written characters, to commit to writing things not to be forgotten.
Right, because he's not to be forgotten, man. They're gonna have everything.
That's my favorite part on that. Yeah. Things written, not to be forgotten. That
Write
shows
down,
there's gonna be something.
record.
Record. All the information's gonna be on that chip, man.
Digitally, yeah, it's gonna be good. Used and when you pass by certain different machines is going to be able to read,
Yeah.
hey, your exact location,
Right.
what
See the
you've
thing they were talking
done.
about
That's what these
the
15-minute
what's it called?
cities
The
are gonna be
airport.
involved in.
Which, you know, the thing they were talking, the dude did a thing at the airport, and now when you go into the airport, only you can see where you're boarding and when you're off. Me and him can sit at the thing, stand there and look, and he can't see what I can see, and I can't see what he can see. And that way you can actually go board to wherever your plane is going to be boarding, but they can your destination, but no one can see your destination. No one can know where you're going. Only you can see it. So they just barely basically created that. They're going to put it in every airport, but that I forgot what airport they're going to try that out at first.
So it's kind of like them phone screens that if you turn it this way, can't nobody see what's over there,
Right.
can't nobody see it over there, only I can see it.
Yeah, only you can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what they got. That's what they're doing.
Protect
In
the
the airport.
Anything else that's
Says,
good in there? That's probably it.
To express in written characters, to
Right.
commit to writing things not to be forgotten, written down.
Right.
Use of those things which stand written in the sacred books of the Old Testament. To write to one, i.e. by writing in a written epistle to give information, directions. That's to
Yeah,
draw
The
up
main
and
thing was
write
the
in
records.
books.
Right.
Yeah.
The main thing is the records, the things that's not to be forgotten.
Right.
That's the main thing. That's
Right.
why you know.
Yeah, the point is that they're gonna put the information on the chip, man. They're gonna write that information on the chip. Because they're gonna want total control of what you're doing, man. Everything you're doing.
Totalitarian.
So we're going to go back and read down, brother, Revelation 3:17, and read down through 18, because we're going to get a stigma out of the high-side stigma.
So this is continuing on.
Right.
Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell,
Right.
save he that had the mark.
Right. So nobody's gonna be able to buy or sell unless they get that implementation, okay, of that chip, man. So how can it be sin? Yeah, you're gonna go into the store and say, I just committed adultery yesterday. Can I buy some bread? Nah, man. It's
But listen, you know what? Another thing I thought about that too, because Apostle was talking about that yesterday. And another thing that popped in my head is, okay, you're talking about being saved by the Most High too. So you got to commit sin to get something to eat, and
Right.
you're talking about getting saved
No.
all at the same time.
Doesn't-
So how are you gonna do that?
doesn't work.
You gotta
So
go in and rob this
you're
store and be
worse.
like, I committed
Hey, the people who follow IUIC is worse than that's worse than a zombie. You're giving a zombie a bad name
Yeah.
because that don't even make no goddamn
No.
sense.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm
Zombies are
a
going, "Hey,
sin.
man."
I'm gonna commit adultery, and Lord, I still want to be saved. I want to get put on a chariot.
No.
What?
Don't even make sense.
Hey, what is that? Leave me neither rich nor poor.
Right.
You know that I don't not that I have that I don't blaspheme or that.
Yeah, leave me no
Uh,
riches, no poverty.
yeah.
That I'm not blaspheming thy name,
Yeah.
or forget.
Forget,
poverty,
yeah.
poverty and forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget thy
So that's
name.
basically, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Just give me enough for the
Yeah.
day.
You know, my daily bread. That's what the prayer of the Lord. The Lord said, "What's the Lord's prayer?"
Yeah.
I'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Our Father, Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done
Right.
on earth as it is in heaven.
Right.
Give us this day what our daily bread.
Just enough. Just enough, man. That's all we need. I think that's good enough, man. Oh yeah, you're reading it, Salaki. Read that again,
It
brother.
says, and that no man might buy or sell,
Right.
save he that had the mark.
Right, so you got to get that thing. if you want to be part of society, man. If you want to be part of the world. You know?
Or the name of the beast,
Right.
or the number of his name.
Right. Which once you get that device, you're taking in the name. And you're taking in the number, which is going to go into.
It's like marriage.
Yeah.
Basically, you're marrying because we're supposed to be married to Yahweh,
Right.
and now you're saying this is my husband. You're saying that Esau's your husband.
You're
This
giving-
system is you're getting married to
You're
him.
giving your allegiance
Because what?
to the devil.
Sex goes into what? Cut.
Cut. Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
now you just had what? You went to bed with the beast, like it says in the all the nations went to bed with her,
Open
right?
your legs.
Yeah, open your legs. Yeah, you got with the
And
bed.
don't those RFID codes, and don't they culminate in that 666 or something
Yeah,
like that?
of course.
Which
Like
is
just
going
like
to be on those chips.
yeah, because
as
you do have the
Yeah.
because people talk about the embargo or the code,
Right.
the thing that's like
RFID
barcode.
code, yeah.
Barcode.
So yeah, the barcode's gonna be there, and the
Yeah.
barcode has 666 on it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
says, here is wisdom. Let him that with understanding count the number of the beast,
Right.
for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Get that, brother. Get that, brother. 666.
We come down, and it is Strong's G 5516, Chi Psi Stigma.
On, bro. We'll focus on the stigma. So go down that root word. See it? Right there. Yep.
Root word stigma. A mark pricked in or branded upon the body.
Like prick in. You got that? Go. No, go. Did you go into it?
No, I had the thing, but go ahead.
Oh, you had it? Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
had it.
Oh,
But
okay.
there's a different verse too, though.
Yeah,
but
different
it's
verse. Okay.
To ancient Oriental usages,
Right.
slaves and soldiers.
Right. And what do we start off with? Those are the slaves, okay, that said they wanted to stay with their master.
Right.
So they got that what? That piercing, okay, that digital wall. But, I mean that physical wall, but now in this time,
The
it's
digital
gonna
wall.
be a digital wall.
That
Because
they
this is
put
where
on the
the-
post.
Yep.
Mine says, bore the name or the stamp of their master or
See?
commander,
See?
branded or pricked,
Yep.
i.e. cut into their body
Right.
to indicate what master or
Yeah.
general
See?
they belong to.
Right. So when you take that mark of the beast, it's like you belong.
Yeah, you're having sex
devil.
with, yeah, because sex is marriage, and to sex is to cut.
Yeah.
Sex, when
Yeah.
you're having sex, that's cut.
Right.
That's the reason why a woman has a womb. That's why it's called
Right.
a womb.
You cut, what do you cut? The
The
hymen.
hymen.
Yeah. You
Hymen.
cut the hymen.
Hymen, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what- and that's what our people used to practice with the white linen on the bed to indicate, hey, she was a
She
virgin.
was a virgin. Yeah,
You know
'cause she
what I
still
mean?
had the
Her
hymen.
hymen
You
had
ain't
been
gonna
cut.
find those today.
Yeah.
It says, and there were even some devotees
Yeah.
who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their God.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to do. When you take it, you're saying this devil, Esau, okay, the so-called white man, is your God, man. You belong to him. And if you go down, it say to an incise, which goes into what? An incision. Go into that definition. To prick, mark.
It says, stigma, form of primary, to stick, i.e. prick, a mark, incise,
Incise.
or punch.
Incise, what's that? That's an incision. So they're going to have to go under the skin and put that device in you, okay, and you're fucked, man. What are you doing it for? You're going to do it for 5 a week, a month, whatever it is? Go and get your precept real quick, what you had. Just going to go right into it because that's what it's going to leave these people.
It's Revelation chapter 16 and verse 2. And the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth.
Vile.
Vow upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sores upon the man which had the mark of the beast.
Yeah. When you go into that, it's like a can. Well, the C word, yes. Yeah, the C word.
Upon them.
Pancreas.
Cantankerous.
Yeah.
Upon them which worship his image.
Right. And said once you take that, you're taking in the image, the mark, the name, and you're taking it all in, man. It's like when a woman takes in a man, and she's taking them all in. It's the same thing. You're saying you belong to him, man. Well, that's the way it should have been. You
And
know?
a woman.
But nowadays,
women
shit.
are leads. Women are followers, right? And a woman follows whichever way her man goes.
Right.
At least how it's supposed to be, right?
But not these days. Women have many men. You know what I'm saying? Many men. Yeah.
Wait, can I run that back in the Good News Translation?
Yeah, go ahead,
No.
brother. Go ahead, real quick. We get it here.
This is Revelation chapter 16, verse 2 in the Good News Translation. The first angel went and poured out his bowl upon the earth. Terrible and painful sores appeared on those who had the mark of the beast.
Yeah, going into what it's sores, man. Man, hey, that's telling you that it's not going to be a good thing to take that thing.
That's right.
Don't take that thing.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, because we're supposed to be one with Yahweh Bashem Shai. So basically, I got the one. Basically, it's going into the same thing as that being stigma, right? but it's the stigma of the Lord, and that's what we're supposed to have.
Isaiah 14.
We're supposed to have we're supposed to have the stigma. We're supposed to have the stigma of the Most High through His Son Yahweh Bashim Shai, right? I mean, through the stigma of Yahweh Shai, right? To get back to the Father.
Right.
Should I say? Shalakia. It says, Galatians chapter 6, verse 17. For henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of our Lord Yahweh Shai, right? And then that mark goes into basically what he said, stigma. So we know what that is. So the stigma in that was what the Lord got pierced in his hands and his feet. So we're supposed to put on it because, like the scripture says, Yahweh Shai is the firstborn of the dead, right? So if you live, you live in Yahweh Shai. We die. It says we also die in Yahweh Shai, right? So everything that you've done before is supposed to be in the past, man. We die in Yahweh Shai, and we have that stigma of Yahweh Shai, man, right? Not of the world, man. So it's a two different things going. If you go back to Ezekiel, right, in 9, we get the Tawah.
The Tawah, yeah.
Right?
The mark of exemption.
Mark of exemption.
Right. It's different.
Yeah.
Or even the other one was Scopeo.
Scopeo, yeah,
And
right.
they get confused with that, which, Scopeo means what? To scope them out, man.
Right.
I get that, brother. We'll close out with this.
All right, this is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Right. So those that take that mark, hey man, you can't just take it and say, oh, I'm gonna take it out. No, man. All the ligaments, everything is gonna grow around it. You know what I'm saying? You can't take it. You take it, you're fucked, man. You're gonna get destroyed in that destruction. There's no way out of it. Lord said, I'm gonna pour it upon you without mixture. Meaning there's going to be no mercy for you on that side.
And
well,
it's a
when it
biomark.
happens.
It's a biomark too. So when you get that, your body is going to become part of it, and it's going to become part. So you're not. It's going to be like removing a liver, or a spleen, or something like that. It's not going to be possible, man.
And even if you do take it out, you still took it.
Yeah.
You received it.
Right.
Yeah.
You already got. Yeah. Hey, you're no longer a virgin. You already got.
Yeah. Once a woman gets popped,
she can't take it back.
She popped. She got popped.
She got popped.
Can't get re-popped.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She's no longer a virgin. The hymen's gone. Yeah. You already laid down and had. We say you lie down with dogs, you get fleas. You know. Hey, you already laid down with Esau. And you're gonna catch ICBM missiles with your name upon it.
Remember in Rocky when Paulie said, "You popped my sister? You're no longer a virgin." Remember she got crying? Hey man, that's it, man. You take it, you're screwed, man. Anybody got anything else? Nope. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to somebody. We're gonna go ahead and close out. Face the east, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Mekawadash. And double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone, from which you learned his truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David doing his work with all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And we want to say shalom to the whole full elect. Shalom. Shabbat shalom, right?
Shabbat shalom.
Yep, this is the new moon Shabbat.
Couple more hours still.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. I can think
You know how to hit the button? You know how to hit the button?
X.
Baba Ball.
A Baba Ball.